decided to lie in a knot of marriage for which we both supported each other physically and mentally, financially, in each, and which I used to support financially him every period of loving relationship in every situation of his life. Since last month, he came to his house without informing me. After that, he called me that his mother called him to discuss for our marriage, for which I booked his air ticket and bared all his expenses of traveling. He did not come. After reaching home, he informed me that his mother is pressurizing him not to marry me and threatening him that she will to do suicide if he do so. And after informing me, he switched off his phone and neither tried to contact me now returned to my place. Since leaving that, I was afraid of deadly broken from the bottom, she written my lord in this way, of my heart and decided to reach at their place by the next day. After reaching there, I stayed at Abdul Basit's house resident, who was one of the member of Gao Panchayat. By the next day, I went to his home and asked his mother about him. She informed me that she was not his house since 2 3 days. Then I met one of his cousins named Nazrul, who knew that our relationship and he promised me that he will arrange our marriage by 24th November 2024. Till then, he requested me not to return to my place. Now, as the day arrived, according to his cousin for marriage, he is denying for that and asking me to take help the law. Therefore, I requested you to appropriate action against the said matter under certain provisions. Now, my lord, kindly see the page 3, para 4, the real incident. Page 3, para 4. May I read one? The petitioner begs to state that the informant is an aged about 33 years and a married lady. She is having about 9 years old daughter. Her husband's name is Baharul Islam. She is working in a saloon in Bengaluru. The petitioner is a young boy about 22 years. Being the son of a poor parents, he went to Bengaluru to support his family, where he worked in a company as a security guard. The petitioner visited the saloon, where the informant met with him. In this way, informant, being a matured lady about 33 years, made a contract with the petitioner who is only 22 years of age, and both are in contact. Suddenly, one day, the informant told the petitioner that he has to marry her. The petitioner denied and said that the informant is a married lady about 33 years age and she being the wife of another person, for which the petitioner denied the offer of marriage. The petitioner is a stubborn in nature and decided to marry the petitioner in any cost. To execute his plan, she visited the house of the petitioner and not getting him, he filed this instant file. This is the minor real incident.
Read 69 once again.
16. Whoever by deceitful means or by making promise to marry a woman without any intention of fulfilling the same and has sexual intercourse with her, such sexual intercourse not amounting to the offense of rape shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 10 years and shall also be liable to fine.
Now, what is your submission?
My submission, my lord, in this case, she is saying that she is having lived together with me. She is saying, and she is a married lady. I am a 22 years old boy, man. She did not took divorce from her husband. As per her version, she is a married lady having 9 years old girl. So she knows that the marriage cannot be solemnized. So under such situation, my lord, a 33 years old lady knows everything. So should I be treated as a deceitful means, my lord?
And when you decided to tie,
I am denying everything.
no, when she decided it is
even
not.
I am saying that.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
Yes, petitioner is well aware about the fact that she is a married lady lordship. Therefore, this petitioner is made a relationship with her lordship. So it's also a
No, but the FIR itself says that they are in living relationship for last 5 years.
lordship.
It does not allege that there was an arrangement between them that they will marry each other.
Lordship.
They decided to marry later on.
Later on.
My lord, that 69 does not exactly.
It is. Heard Mr. H.R. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami, an additional public prosecutor. This application under section 482 of BNSS number 2023 has been filed by the petitioner Sarimul Haq, who is apprehending his arrest in connection with Badarpur PS case number 287/2024 under section 69 of BNS. The gist of accusation in this case is that on on 27/11/2024, the victim lady had filed an FIR before the officer in charge of Badarpur police station, inter alia, alleging that she was in a living relationship with the present petitioner since last 5 years and decided to tie knot of marriage with the petitioner. However, since a month before filing of the FIR, the petitioner was refusing to marry her on the pretext that his mother is opposed to such marriage. It is also alleged in the affair that the first informant met one of the cousin of the petitioner and informed him about the relationship between her and the petitioner, and who assured that he will get the marriage of the informant arranged with the petitioner latest by 24th of November 2024. However, he also informed that the petitioner is denying to marry the informant, and therefore the FIR has been lodged. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that this is not a case where the ingredients of section 69 of BNSS are attracted, as there is no deceitful means adopted by the petitioner in having a relationship with the first informant. He also submits that bare perusal of the FIR would show that the first informant has admitted to having a living relationship with the petitioner for last 5 years. He submits, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is a young boy of 22 years of age, whereas the first informant is a married lady of 33 years having a 9-year-old daughter, and she has been pressurizing the petitioner to marry her, and on refusal to do so, this false case has been lodged against him. Stop. Learned additional public prosecutor submits that perusal of the case diary would be necessary, hence call for the case diary. List this matter, hence call for the case diary. Stop. However, in the meanwhile, in view of the submissions made by learned counsel for the petitioner, as discussed herein before, comma, the petitioner is directed to appear before the investigating officer of Badarpur PS case number 287/2024 and cooperate in the investigation within 10 days of the date of this order. Stop. If he does so within the stipulated period of time, comma, in the event of his arrest in connection with the aforesaid case, he shall be allowed to go on interim bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority with following conditions. Place this matter again on
25th of
27th of January.
Lordship.
Obliged.
I'm taking a short break.
Lordship.
Twenty-one. 21.
21.
20. 20 lots of.
Let us take note.
Sorry, but. FIR just says 9 million. Both sides are my own relatives, brothers, my lord. And prior to
What
launching
is
of
the
this
allegation?
allegation that there's one of the informant's brother was assaulted by this petitioner's, my lord.
Mutual fight.
Their mutual mind. But prior to this, their own brothers, my lord, both sides. And they're adjacent to each other, living, my lord. And prior to this affair, my lord, on the day before, my lord, they have petitioner's side have lost an affair because this informant side are asking him to leave the land on which he is residing for last 35 years. And that affair is at page 14, my lord. The page 14 and page 15 is a report of the police officer, my lord. Prior to registration of this case, FIR, my lord, a report was also submitted, my lord, by the police officer making inquiry, my lord. And thereafter, this affair of the petitioner number 1 was registered, my lord. And thereafter, knowing that an affair has been lodged against them, then the informant, my lord, lost this affair, my lord, against this. Land dispute between both sides, man. There is an existing land dispute, and he is residing in his land for 35 years, adjacent lands. And my lord, both sides are brothers, own brothers, man. Only because of the affair lost by this petitioner number 1, my lord, Rahim Batsuman. That is the reason, my lord. They are own brothers, man, and living adjacent.
What is the offense? Injury has been caused?
That injury is allegation is their injuries, but actually both mutual fight, man, there bound to be some injury, but they were the aggressors, man.
Who has been
Page 15, my lord, itself reveals, my lord, it is the informant side who has at page 15 the report of this minor police officer, my lord, before registration of the case lost by the petition number 1, my lord. They were the aggressors, my lord, that is disclosed from this, my lord, report. So kindly protect us, my lord, otherwise, my lord, they will evicted because of this reason, my lord, they are the informant side wants that we should leave the land, my lord, after it was mitigated, my lord.
No, what is the allegation?
Allegation.
What has been alleged against you?
That we have assaulted one of the brothers, my lord.
Whom?
This Lal Mahmood, my lord.
Lal Mahmood.
Lal Mahmood. And thereafter, when the other informant came to rescue him, he was also assaulted by all this government on this roads and all this, my lord. And other brothers. All these our own brothers, my lord, informant and petitioner number 1, my lord. And when the lady also, my lord, raised as one of the accused, my lord. You see, the wife of the petitioner number 1, my lord.
Who are the petitioners now?
There, my lord.
There are 5 petitioners.
There on number 1 is the brother of the informant, my own brother, my lord. And the others are nephews, my lord. 2, 3, 4 are nephews, and 5 is the
what
wife.
is your ground that this is a false affair?
Yes, that I have already said that. Prior to
You
the
filed
affair,
FIR
we
on
have
the
lost
previous day.
Yeah, on the previous day, my lord. On the same incident, my lord. It is not a different incident, but same
Incident which occurred on 7th.
on 7.
So
They were the
they
aggressors.
lodged a false affair against you.
Then thereafter they have lost.
What else is your ground? Any other ground?
Because ground is there because their land on which I am residing for last 35 years, man, it in my name. And thereafter they have been asking me to vacate the land, otherwise they will evict us forcefully. That is the my reason, my lord. Land dispute is there, my lord. And mutual market is there because of this, my lord. So kindly protect children and property, so that they call and along with the medical report, my lord.
My
It is there.
assessment is appearing for, Milord.
And for the information,
What is your submission?
that your lordship, CD may be called for lordship.
It is a motion matter, my lord. How can it be?
Yes, hard is
That is
there.
notice has not been issued at all, man.
No,
We cannot
just-
make any submission like.
He's because he is present.
He is present, but till now, no notice has been issued.
But
So
it-
Das, what is your submission?
Milord, let the case diary come along with injury report. Because we
Let
do
it-
not know whether people are alive or not, because they are hospitalized.
No,
And Milord,
they are
the
police
allegation,
officers, my lord, they have gone
attacking-
on their own,
attacking-
my lord. No
at-
police requisition is there. They can go to the hospital, my lord.
attacking with rod and Milord,
But
etc.
both sides have fought, man, because
As
somebody,
it appears, they were armed with, Milord,
somebody attacks my land, me on my house, my lord, then I have to defend myself, my lord. That is, and if I affair also, that one cannot be expected.
Now,
to
what
see eye to-
injury has been caused? It is not
and
We
that is
cannot
why, Milord,
specific,
that is,
verify.
and because he has been referred to, the injured has been referred to, Milord, Gwalpara Sales Hospital for
And
better
who,
treatment.
who has assaulted out of these 5? Case diary may be required.
Yes, there may pin them, may protect my, or both sides of families, own brothers.
Milord, we do not know whether maybe Milord, somebody has died.
No,
If that is-
that is not there. No.
Have you made a statement to that effect
Hmm.
in the petition that nobody has died?
Morana,
Then-
nobody is. If it is there, then.
We are fixing a short date.
My lord,
At least, my lord,
Protection only to the lady,
lady, my lord.
Aklima Begum. Heard Mr.
I, Hazarika.
I.A. Hajorika, learned counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr.
Well, my lord, was just, the report of, in which the FIR, we have lost, which number 1. That itself disclosed that they were the aggressors, my lord. Now, Chiba kindly, that has gone through, but I think, page 15, my lord. Before registration of the case by the, petition number 1, that report was prepared, submitted, my lord. That respectfully, my kindly, may I go to that? On 15, lower part, before registration of the case lost by the petition number 1, an inquiry was made, my lord. And in this inquiry is clearly disclosed that the petitioner, informant sides were the actors. Because their houses were ransacked, my lord.
No, let us peruse the case diary.
Yes, that's, so I'm,
Till then,
Till
the
then.
petitioner number 5 will be protected.
on 23rd, Milord.
Also heard Mr. D. Das Lenin. You have filed Wakalat number.
I have,
You have filed it or you will be filing it?
no, my lord, already I have friends.
Acknowledgement is there.
Okay. Also heard Mr.
Yes, sir.
S. Islam appearing for the informant. This application under section 482 of BNSS, 2023 has been filed by the petitioners, namely 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, who are apprehending their arrest in connection with Merer Shah PS case number 62/2024 under section 189 within bracket 2/117 within bracket 2/118 within bracket 2 of BNS 2023. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that. No, before that, gist of accusation in this case is that on 8/12/2024, one Moinal Haq had lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Meresar police station, interiorly alleging that the accused persons named in the FIR within bracket present petitioners had assaulted the brother of the first informant as well as the informant with sharp weapon and caused injury to their person. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the alleged allegations made in the FIR against the present petitioners are not true. He submits that in fact there is a land dispute between both the parties, and the informant side were trying to forcefully dispossess the petitioners from the land over which they have possession since last 30 years. In this connection, the the petitioner side has also lodged an FIR against the informant and his family members on 7/12/2024. And in that regard, an inquiry was also conducted by the police, from where it is reflected that the informant were the aggressors in this case. Stop. The petitioners, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioners are ready to cooperate in the investigation. Stop. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor submits that since there is allegation of infliction of injuries on the brother of the victim, and the nature of injury is not known to the nature of injury is not known, hence case diary may be called for along with the medical report. Stop. Considering the submissions made by learned counsel for the both the sides, necessity of perusal of both the sides, perusal of case diary is felt necessary. Hence call for the same,
Along with the medical report.
along with the injury report.
Both the diaries they could call, man, in this case, my lord.
No,
Diary of
not
both-
necessary, not necessary. Injury report. When date,
23rd.
let this case be listed again on 23rd. However, in the meanwhile, considering the fact that petitioner number 5, namely Aklima Khatun, is a woman, it is directed that in the meanwhile, if she is arrested in connection with the aforesaid case, she will be allowed to go on interim bail of rupees 30,000 with one security of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority with following conditions. Condition number 1 and 2. Let this matter be listed again on
That's the
23rd.
ground bill for petition number 5.
5.
There won't be any male members in that. So petition number 1 is also a loss we can consider object to my paper. There
No,
won't be any male members. All the male members are on the run, my lord.
no, but without perusing the
Only one
and the
1 and
allegations.
5 allows. I'm proud.
I have objection, Milo. He is named accused, Milo.
His name.
Not
No,
registered.
because women special grounds
Yes,
are there.
that is a special ground.
The other one case, man, there is also be record because that will also require because the occurrence in the same occurrence is there. Out of the same.
No, your FIR is there. We'll believe your FIR and inquiry.
Copy maybe, one to show it. As soon as
Mm.
possible.
One copy is required.
You furnish them.
No surprise.
Lordship, I beg to withdraw this matter under the instruction of my client, Lordship.
Heard Mr.
I am Alam.
M. Alam, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that he has instructions from the petitioner to withdraw this instant anticipatory bail application. Stop. The prayer is allowed. This anticipatory bail application is accordingly dismissed on withdrawal.
But please, your lordship. Also, in this case, there are total 8 number accused here. But my lord, 6 have already been granted bail, my lord.
What bail? Anticipatory
Anticipatory bail.
anticipatory bail.
My, right. We are all from accused number 3 to 8 on interim bail. And over here, I'm for the accused number 2 minus Surajit Dekha.
Where is the order?
Why not? These are the allegations leveled against me.
No,
by
where
my
is the
wife.
order of grant?
My order, thus.
What is the allegation?
109 is there, minor attempt to murder is there. But, so far as I'm concerned, these are totally baseless allegations, minor. There are actually two affairs are there. One affair was lost by my father earlier on 6/12 minor. Thereafter, this lady lodged an affair on 9/12/2024 minor. We are all family members, minor, and the other family.
No. My query is, what is the allegation?
Allegation is basically, main allegation is attempt of murder is there.
Attempt to murder
That is there.
There to against him, As per
against
the
the
FIR.
present petitioner.
My lord.
And Surajit Deka,
CD will be required,
case diary would be required, though others are on the
My lord.
heard Mr. S. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 482 of BNSS, 2023 has been filed by the petitioner Surajit Deka, who is apprehending his arrest in connection with Baihata Sareli PS case number 325/2024 under section 296/324 within bracket 4/331 within bracket 4/131/74/118 within bracket 2/109/117 within bracket 2/3 within bracket 5 of BNS. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that total 8 numbers of accused persons how many were named in the affair?
8, my lord.
8 numbers of accused persons were named in the affair, out of whom 6 have already been granted bail, granted interim anticipatory bail by a coordinate bench of this court by order dated 19/12/2024 in AB case number 3349/2024. And therefore, he has prayed for granting interim protection to the present petitioner also, pending perusal of the case diary. Stop. However, learned additional public prosecutor has opposed any such grant of interim bail on the ground that it is the present petitioner against whom specific allegation have been made in the FIR, and therefore perusal of the case diary would be necessary. Stop. This court is also of the view that perusal of the case diary would be necessary in this case for consideration of the application made by the present petitioner. Hence call for the case diary. Fixing
On 23rd.
20,
Those cases were scheduled for on 22nd, my lord. Can it be together, my lord?
fixing
22nd.
22nd,
No problem.
one for case diary.
Madam, can I take about 2 PM roughly? My senior will serve you this case. He's on next.
Okay.
Blind.
That is a lordship. That can the matter be fixed on 27th, your lordship? Oh, sorry, 7th, your lordship,
7th is
Tuesday.
okay. On request of learned counsel for the petitioner, let this matter be listed on 7th of January 2025.
7/1/25. Oblige. your lordship.
It's on page number 8, Your Honor. Most respectfully begs to state that the below named accused persons 3 years ago from today proposed me for love and wished to marry me, but I was not agreed with the accused persons. On 30th October 2024 evening at about 7 p.m. by taking the chance of absence of my family members in my house. The accused trespassed in the house, gave a fist blow on my head and neck, and injured me, and accordingly, I become unconscious, and taking the chance of my unconsciousness, accused number one raped me against my will and ran out of my house. Thereafter, our family members came to my house and found me lying unconscious. Thereafter, though we informed the matter to the accused person, but the accused persons, without taking any action against uh, accused number one. Therefore, Your Honor may investigate and take necessary actions. This is the fire, and
What is your ground? There is clear allegation against you.
the real fact is that the informant husband Ali Hussain doing cattle
We will call for the case diary.
My lord, scheduled
Case diary will
along with medical report.
heard Miss
and Hassan
N.
on
Hassan
behalf of M. Hussain.
submitting on behalf of Mr. M. Hussain, learned counsel for the petitioner. Author Mr. E. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. Perusal of the case diary along with the medical report of the victim girl would be necessary for consideration of the instant bail application. Hence, call for the same. Place this matter again on
On 25th.
25th January.
Nice.
25th. Saturday. Oh, sorry, 24th. my lord.
24th January.
The matter be kindly passed over for that day,
For the day,
Lordship.
on request of learned counsel for the petitioner. Let
Next
this,
week, murder.
let this matter be listed again on, in the next week, on a date to be fixed by registry,
Date may be fixed, murder.
by registry.
Obliged.
FIR at page 9 is the transcript copy. The vernacular is at page 13. madam. The allegation is that while the informant was riding a bike, he says that this four people, my lord, came and intercepted him, kicked them from the bike and took 3,000 rupees. And in the process, my lord, the pillion rider had fallen down, and it is alleged that he had fractured his leg and arm. And these persons, my lord, they are otherwise, my lord, authorized recovery agents who collects money of outstanding vehicle loans. But then though this particular vehicle, they had no outstanding, my lord, as far as loan is concerned. That is their statement, my lord.
Now, what is your submission?
My lord,
Allegations are there.
allegations specifically, my
there-
lord, though we were named, my lord, the FIR was filed after 4 days, my lord. 4 days of the
All
incident.
three have approached this court.
Two, there are 4 named accused. 2 have approached, my lord.
Who have approached? Who are the petitioners?
Dipankar Borua and
Dipankar and
Shahil Ahmed.
accused number 1 and 3.
1 and 3.
So you are named in the FIR.
We were named. Well, not specifically stated as to who has taken the money, who has kicked, my lord, the bike, what was the incident. Only thing is that, my lord, the person has fallen down and he has, my lord, is said to be injured, my lord. That aspect has to be, of course, looked into.
Heart of Hurry. Let the case there come. you know.
No, let them appear, my lord, if protection is given. Otherwise, my lord, the injury report will clarify everything.
No, is there allegation of assault?
No, my lord.
It is,
He said that there was a threat, but then the injury, obviously, if it happened, my lord, it happened when the bike was kicked and they fell down.
Robbery is in here.
3,000, my lord, was collected, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
It was thefted or anything.
no, but the allegation is that you tried to kill them and assaulted them.
My lord, for 3,000 rupees, my lord.
Let the
Yes.
city come.
Let the case verify.
alternately with the injury report.
Heard Mr.
B Pathak.
B. Pathak, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. Considering the nature of allegation leveled in the FIR, perusal of the case diary would be necessary for consideration of the instant anticipatory bail application. Hence, call for the same. Fixing
On 22nd.
22nd for case diary. You are assisted by whom? Mr. B. Pathak, Unit Senior Counsel.
Not senior counsel.
Oh, sorry.
Only the hair is grey, madam.
I misjudged your gown.
But
Okay.
deeply aware.
May I please your lordship? My lord, application under section 482 of the BNS. my lord. Offense under section 103 of the BNS, my lord, which is 302 of the IPC. my lord. Lordship will kindly look-
302.
202.
Okay.
Lordship will kindly look at the, my lord, FAR, my lord. At page 14, my lord, annexure 1. May I just read it now?
Yes.
With due respect, this is to state that yesterday at about 5:30 in the afternoon, my younger brother, Sri Vishwajit Bora, age 32 years, was recovered in an unconscious state in the own tea garden of his house. And we have taken him to Gauhati Medical College Hospital. The doctor of the hospital immediately examined him and declared him to be dead. Thereafter, when we examined the mobile of Vishwajit Bora in the house, we found that my younger brother, before his death, frequently phoned to the number so and so, Biki Bora. I am the petitioner, my lord, Biki Bora. And there was exchange of messages in WhatsApp and text with the person. On scrutiny of the messages, we suspect that the death is not normal, and someone has called him outside from house and killed him. We suspect that through this number, all the incident has been committed. It is therefore prayed to kindly inquire into the matter. His wife, my lord, petitioner wife, my lord, because this particular number is, my lord, is in the name of, my lord, the petitioner's wife, my lord. And she has already been, my lord, arrested in the case, my lord,
In this case.
in this case, on 5/12 of 2024. Only because of the, my lord, I didn't call him, my lord, the deceased. He telephoned me, my lord.
Your name is?
My name is Biki Bora, alias, my lord, Abdullah Hussain, my lord.
Now, what is your submission?
My submission is this, my lord, as per, my lord, my information, my lord. I am doing business with, my lord, timber. And this is, my lord, he did business with, my lord, tea and all, my lord. So, my lord, in this business, my lord, there was some, my lord, business transactions were there. And, my lord, he has to pay some money, my lord, to some of his customer, my lord. And for that, my lord, my instruction, my lord, that he has committed suicide, my lord. And he was found unconscious in his, my lord, own tea garden.
Yes, Mr. Das.
My lord, since 103 BNS is
But,
without
but FIR only there is a suspicion.
suspicion, that is true, but we do not know. Actually, the postmortem report is
Now,
required
why
to
are you
upload it.
apprehending?
Because, my lord, my wife has been, my lord, she is behind the bar, my lord.
Your wife has been.
Yes. Lordship will kindly protect me, my lord. My statement may be recorded. If anything is there, my lord, my bail may be rejected on the
No,
next
your
date, my
wife
lord.
has not moved any bail application.
She has moved there, my lord, in the, my lord, Gauhati court. That was rejected.
Rejected
Yes.
after perusal of the case.
Yes. That order is there, my lord. Order 9, that forwarding report is there, my lord.
Had
Only
it-
because
had
of
it
the
been
my
a-
lord, telephone number, my lord.
As per, had it been a clear case of suicide, I would not have objected to interim protection. But after all, some suspicion is there. So, let the case
But
there
we
along
do
with
not know
postmortem
what
report.
materials are there against you.
Exactly, my lord.
Only thing is, my lord, he was found, my lord, lying unconscious in his own tea garden, my lord.
Then
Which is-
why wife has been arrested?
Why, my lord? Because this mobile number in his her name, my lord. This SIM of this number, my lord, which is reflected in the my lord affair, that is in her name, my lord. For that reason, my lord, she has been picked up, my lord.
No, but thereafter, after
After
perusal of
perusal,
case diary, her bail was rejected. So apart from this, some other materials.
My lord, as for the my lord affair only, my lord, there was some exchange of my lord messages were there. Exchange of messages were there. That reflects in the affair itself.
Mere exchange of messages may not be, but from FIR, nothing is clear.
my lord, that is why case there is required.
Case diary would be necessary.
Because
We
my
were
lord, my
fixing a
wife
short
is
date.
behind the bar, my lord. At least, my lord, if my statement is recorded, my lord, that may be helpful in my lord, her release also, my lord.
Otherwise, in the FIR, clear allegation is not there. It is only
Yes, my lord, only because
suspicion.
some exchange of messages, my lord.
Let him appear. And if something is there, we'll cancel there,
Next date, my lord, it can be cancelled, my lord, very well.
because nothing is there in the,
Nothing is there, my lord. Only exchange of messages, my lord.
Only my lord, postmortem report will reveal whether this is a case of suicide or something else. My lord.
Anything
If
else-
it is a case of murder, my lord, then my lord anticipatory bail.
Mother, my lord.
no,
they
but
have not
something
stated,
must
my
be
lord.
there. Some allegation has.
They are not supposed to know. They have, my lord, their veracity or loss you will see. They have lost the azar as per their knowledge, as it is.
No, but the
They-
FIR only suspects the petitioner to
Only
be.
Was called by
Only phone
some other
number.
person.
So merely on suspicion, can a person be detained?
Lordship will kindly protect me, my lord. My statement may be recorded, my lord. If there is something is there, my lord, my bail petition will be rejected on the next date, my lord.
No, but why the wife's bail was rejected? Your wife bail was rejected by the trial
Only
court.
because, my lord, that as mobile number is, my lord,
Do you have the rejection order?
rejection order, my lord, forwarding report is there, my lord.
No, forwarding report will not help.
Yes, my lord.
Rejection order will help because court must have reflected something after perusal of the case diary.
My
If
lord.
merely on suspicion her bail is rejected, then we can grant you bail.
That too,
But-
being a lady, my lord, she was not. released.
Yes,
In
because
spite of being lady, my lord, she was not released.
there must be, it appears that there must be something more than,
Because, my lord, case is registered under section 302, my lord. That creates the whole difficulty, my lord.
but it was rejected by Sessions Court.
Yeah, I think so, my lord.
Sessions
am
Court
not sure,
can
my lord,
grant
sir.
bail in 302. We are
Can it be,
fixing,
my lord, on the Monday, my lord, I will try to collect one, my
we are
lord.
fixing short date. When can,
Well, on 20, my lord.
heard Mr. B. M. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard
Shortest that
Mr.
usually shortest that.
D. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. Considering number of allegations leveled in the FIR, the result of the case diary would be necessary in this case. Hence call for the same. Let this case be listed on
On 20.
21.
I'm obliged, my lord.
May I please, your lordship? The report was called for, my lord, from the landed trial court, my lord. Regarding the, my lord, deposition of, report is lordship, 8 witnesses examined out of 40 PWs. That I have annexed, my lord, but whether Jahangir Alam was examined or not, that was called for, my lord.
This is a POXO case.
Yes, my lord, also case. Earlier rejected, my lord. And 40 witnesses are there, my lord. 8, my lord, examined, and 545 days till date, my lord.
As per
And we
status
have-
report, next date was gone lordship 1924, no?
What happened in this case, Lordship, 59 days behind the bar, Lordship, the petitioner. And he's an employee of IOC, Lordship.
What is the offense?
Offense is Lordship 142 and 37 BM.
What is 142?
142 is Lordship. Wrongfully concealing or keeping in confinement, kidnapped or abducted person. But that is
Kidnapping.
Lordship.
Right.
But that is not the actual case, Lordship. If you go through the FIR, FIR pays Lordship 10. 10 Lordship can be paid with Lordship. FIR.
What is the date of your arrest?
Whereas Lordship, 7/11/24.
How many days you are behind the bar?
59 days behind the bar.
And what is the maximum period of detention? 90 days.
The victim color found dead, lordship. That's why the postmortem report is incomplete, lordship. So FSR was sent. That was not received.
Who
yet.
is the victim?
Victim the dead lady, lordship, whose allegation is kidnapping, lordship. Modus Mita Borua, lordship.
She is dead.
So that-
They found dead, Lordship. But if your Lordship go through the FIR, may I read the FIR, Lordship?
Yes.
With
That-
due respect, I beg to say, Sister Smita Borua has been missing 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. 3rd November. In this regard, we have been searching 10:30 p.m. night approach the police station. Now it is learned that at afternoon on 4th November, a boy namely Pankaj Gogoi of Jorhat, of Rajabari kidnapped my sister from Borborua and confined her in a rented house of Ranjan Gohai at Sukafa Nagar Vikas at Moran. And on the same day, Pankaj Gogoi has informed himself us that at 8:20 a.m. he has placed her sister in a traveler towards her own village of Tiok Rajabari Koha Road, Rohat, Dibrugarh. But my sister has not received at her house till now. The 3 mobile numbers so and so have been switched off since last 3rd of November. So we suspected that Pankaj Gogoi kidnapped my sister and concealed. It is therefore prayed to take appropriate steps against Pankaj Gogoi and also prayed to investigate and rescue her own. Lordship, only suspicion, Lordship. Only suspicion is there, Lordship. 59 days behind the bar, Lordship, and I am an employee of IOC. Lordship. So my 100 prayer, Lordship. And to the 4th occasion, Lordship, a special report has not been received. Kindly see, Lordship.
What are the materials in the
She
case?
was found dead on 9/11/24, lordship. So at drowning stage in a river, lordship.
See, maybe
You are Pankaj Gogoi,
Pankaj Gogoi.
Pankaj Gogoi, Lordship.
but allegation of kidnapping is there against you.
Lordship, allegation of kidnapping is there. But Lordship, in fact, that particular girl is my neighbor, Lordship, and I have a friendly relationship with that girl, Lordship. Nothing more than that, Lordship.
How she died?
That is, Lordship, I'm not aware how she died because, in fact, I have no interaction, anything with her, Lordship. Only because of suspicion, Lordship, I have a good relation with her, friendly relation with her. The family members suspect me, Lordship, that I have something with that
Mr.
girl.
Goswami,
So-
what are the materials? again?
Materials, lordship, as for the postmortem report, lordship, there is no injury part and liaison marks are there, lordship, in the body, lordship. So there was sent for the FSL, that FSL report,
Regarding whether there is poisoning or not.
lordship, that part. They were in, as far as going to the statements of the other parts of it, they were in relationship and some relations were there. In prisoner and the disease, lordship. So at
There
this,
may be relationship, but it does not mean that, Lordship.
Whether deceased was a major.
Measure.
they measure, lordship.
Something is there, Lordship, but that doesn't mean I am murdered. Lordship.
Maybe, lordship, but they were still together.
That may be there, Lordship. Thing may be, that may be correct.
So I,
But that does not mean that, Lordship, I'm involving in particular. incident act, Lordship.
From where the dead body was recovered?
it just recovered, lordship.
She went missing on 6/11/2024.
Lordship.
Then when she died?
So intimation was made to the ministry, lordship, because female dead body was found in Sessa
River.
lordship,
Okay.
near Alwar Chowk, railway bridge.
So it may be death by drowning.
Maybe
He makes suicide.
What is the postmortem report say?
Postmortem report, as per the report concerned, there is no injury or lordship.
No, there may not be injury, reason of death. Cause of death.
Further, the opinion is still pending, lordship.
59 days behind the bar, Lordship. Now I'm an employee of IOC. From a humble prayer, Lordship.
What is your submission?
Lordship, I prefer FSL report, last time maybe given to us, lordship, so what is the FSL before Bihu or?
Before
after
Bihu,
Bihu,
Lordship. Any date before Bihu, Lordship. When last time.
Heard Mr. A. Sharma, the counsel for petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami, learned additional public prosecutor, who has produced the case diary. However, he submits that FSL report is not yet available and he seeks some more time to produce the FSL report. Stop. It appears from record that earlier also no. He seeks more time to produce the FSL report. Full stop. The prayer is allowed. Let this matter be listed on.
Lordship, given observation, Lordship, this is last chance, Lordship. Earlier, many occasions they have taken time. Lordship.
On next day, you
Lordship.
argue more vigorously. On 10th of, it will be reflected from the order sheet itself that
Lordship, observation is necessary, Lordship, because.
how many time they were given chance to produce FSL report.
4th occasion, Lordship.
How many?
The 4th occasion, Lordship, they had.
We have last intimated on 13/12/24. It was
So
first
that is
listed on
why
it
Lordship,
No,
I'm
but
11.
order sheet shows that
3 days.
only last occasion FSL report was called for. Not for,
Other than that, city was not received.
therefore no such observation. Let this case be listed again on
Before Bihu, Lordship.
10th of January.
Observe.
What's the matter with maybe time being?
We have received a case diary, lordship.
My senior is.
Okay, after some time.
Thirty-two, we have not received the case diary, lordship.
None appears for the appellant, for the petitioner on call. Learned additional public prosecutor submits that he needs some more time for producing the case diary. The prayer is allowed. Let this matter be listed again on 21st of
Lordship.
January. 21st January.
Right, please, lordship.
Lordship, the case diary was called for, Lordship.
Case diary you have received, but FSL report is not received, it is pending.
Lordship, may I submit, Lordship?
Means what is the offense?
Its allegation is
Lordship, the allegation is under section, Lordship, 1172, 109 and 35, Lordship. So, Lordship, grievous hurt and attempt to murder in common intention.
later on the digit was.
Later on, the victim was died, Lordship.
So
So,
103 is also added.
lordship.
No, murder is not added, Lordship.
It will
Lordship,
be,
may I submit, Lordship?
yes,
Lordship, may I read the FIR, Lordship? It is on page 11, Lordship.
but case diary would be,
Case diary
Case
is
diary
there,
is
Lordship.
without the FSL report, PM report is incomplete because
Okay.
of the FSL report.
Lordship, may I
Yes.
read that?
no, what is your submission?
Lordship,
What is the allegation in the FIR?
in the FIR, Lordship, it is alleged that, Lordship, the complainant along with the complainant son went to Rak festival, Lordship, to watch the Ras. Later on, the complainant also went there. There, the complainant meet some friends of the victim. Oh, and she named the 4 names that she made for friends of the deceased, Lordship. And one of friend, I am the petitioner, Lordship. My name is Abhijit, Lordship. And thereafter, Lordship, on the
on the next morning 5 a.m., the deceased lordship, the complainant's house, her son went with one of his friend, and his friend told the complainant that there was some accident was occurred, and due to he sustained some injury, lordship. And on that day, lordship, later on in the evening, he admitted to, because of his health was decreasing.
What accident?
No, simply accident is mentioned.
Accident, it is a vehicular accident or,
It is there only accident is mentioned.
but you know what has happened because if you were there,
Yes, lordship.
what,
Oh, as per my lordship, complainants, my bike lordship, my bike touched the complainant's leg, lordship. That's all. And regarding that, four friends are also there, lordship. In the victim also, the disease also went to the house, lordship. He went to the house again. He tried to sleep. He slept in the evening. His health was decreasing, due to which he admitted to GMC. Not at the same time, because the injury was not that
fatal injury?
Yes, lordship. That type of grievous, lordship. Nothing. There is no nature of injury. Nothing in the affair. That's why That's why I'm praying, lordship. I may read, lordship. the
Abrasion of
affair.
size 1 cm, abrasion was
What-
there.
Yes. What is the postmortem report says?
Postmortem is abrasion size and covered with blood.
Cause of death.
Over the cause of that is forehead, where he received forehead injury, abrasion. Then abrasion size and covered over the right side of forehead. Forehead injury 2. Over the right side of face. Face injury is also there. Abrasion. But as many as 5 injuries have been recorded in the.
No,
Because
injuries may
complete-
be there due to accident.
Maybe.
Accident. Now, what was the cause of death?
Cause of death is pending, FSL.
Why it is kept pending?
Toxicological reports are sent for medical analysis.
Is there any allegation of poisoning or
That part is not here. When the witnesses confirm that he was in a drinking, so that's why it is saying lordship.
Lordship, as per my concern, lordship, he may have breathing problem, because he was on that day, lordship, he was admitted to ventilation, lordship.
no? Therefore, cause of death is relevant.
And my ground of arrest, lordship, I want to read from the brief of the case from forwarding also, lordship.
Now, Mr. Goswami, what materials are there against the petitioner?
Yes, lordship.
As part of one of the witness statement, lordship, some little confrontation was there between the petitioner and the lordship. So he hit a punch in the forehead.
Petitioner assaulted.
Assaulted, lordship. That is the allegation of one of the witness, lordship. Other two witnesses going to the lordship, they were stated that a accident was happened at that night, and when he was asked, the business was asked that going to a medical lordship, he was denied. Yeah, I can manage it. So he went to the home lordship. That's why he fell ill and mother took the hospital, and later on he was died also. Good. It was arrested on
When were you arrested?
Lordship, 28/11, lordship. I am 35 days behind our lordship. Lordship. 36 days, lordship.
Now, do you need their further detention?
only thing is that lordship PM report is not clear yet, lordship. Where it be?
No, how it will help his, whether his help detention would help you in investigation.
That part
In which direction investigation is progressing?
only waiting for FSL. That is the another.
Suppose you get an FSL report, what will happen?
They will find action.
Suppose you get the FSL report,
Lordship.
whether there would be any necessity of further
Further detention.
custody interrogation, or you fear that he may escape or he may
That part is not.
I am equal person, lordship.
go through the case diary and make your submission at
Not
2. At 2 we will consider.
If you
21A of the NDPS Act is a bailable offense. And therefore, this anticipatory bail application is not maintainable. And accordingly disposed of. It is, however, needless to say that getting bail in a bailable offense in event of his arrest is the statutory right of the petitioner, and he shall be accordingly dealt with in event of his arrest. With above observation, this application is disposed of.
Highly obvious. Obvious. Yeah, please, your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 38, your lordship. There's some urgency. The letter be adjourned, your lordship. Put it to your lordship.
38,
38.
urgency on the part of
On the part of Mr. A.
Counsel.
Ganguly, yes, your lordship. He has
Counsel.
left out, of station, your lordship.
Mr.
T. Chetri, your lordship.
T. Chetri, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that due to some personal urgent work, the conducting counsel, Mr. A. Ganguly, had to leave the court and accordingly prays for an adjournment. Considering the grounds, the presence of other you
We have not received a case diary also.
considering the ground, the prayer is allowed. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has also prayed for some more time for producing the case diary. Prayer is allowed. Mr. J. Islam, learned counsel for the informant, is also present. Mr. S. Ahmed. S. Ahmed, learned counsel for the informant, is also present. Let this case be listed again on
23rd of January.
23rd January.
Much obliged. Interim may be continued.
The interim order shall continue till next day.
Much obliged.
Soliasile. Jumbo hearing Solias. Yes, Mr. Goswami, have you
Yes,
brought?
lordship, fee. Witnesses are, they have this, given just statement 164, 183 BNS lordship. They have.
What they have stated.
One of the stated lordship. The petitioner has given a huge blow on the backside lordship. Imanok পিছফালৰ পৰা মূৰত মাৰে. And lordship, another person lordship, another witness, he is also he is an eyewitness. He has shown that he was given a blow up in the backside lordship. মই মূৰত মৰা দেখো.
When he was assaulted,
21/11/24 as per their statement.
and when he died,
after 6 days, it is written in my forward.
what is the date of death?
Lordship.
Mm, 27.
27/11.
Now, do you need his custodial detention? Assuming that what has been stated is true,
Lordship.
then whether you require his further custodial detention,
Going for the case diary,
why he should be detained further?
Lordship. Because eyewitnesses are there, Lordship, he's materials against the petitioner, Lordship.
Heard Mr. D.
Yes.
A. Thakur, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 483 of BNSS 2023 has been filed by the petitioner Abhijit Das, who has been detained behind the bars since
28/11.
since 28/11/2024 in connection with Dispur PS case number 1255/2024 under section 117 within bracket 2/109/3 within bracket 5 of BNS 2023. Whether other co-accused are also behind, only you are arrested.
Yes, Lordship.
The gist of accusation in this case is that on 22/11/2024, one Vanita Busho had lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Dispur police station, inter alia, alleging that her son, Bimanjyoti Busho, aged about 21 years, went to visit within inverted comma Rash Mela at Japori Go on 21/11/2024. And he was seen with some of his friends, namely, and in that Mela, he was with some of his friends, namely Nayan, within bracket Sopa, Ujjwal, Lalu, Abhi, within bracket present petitioner, and others. It is stated in the affair that the one Ujjwal brought the son of the informant in a critical condition to his house and informed the informant that he met with an accident. Stop. Later on, the son of the informant was admitted in hospital, and at the time of lodging of the affair, he was being treated on ventilation. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that in the meanwhile, on 27/11/2024, the son of the informant has expired in hospital. He has submitted that the nothing has been alleged. No, he has submitted that though in the FIR it has been alleged that the petitioner and some of his friends have beaten up the son of the informant. However, in fact, he met with an accident and the what is the cause of death mentioned in the
Cause of death is still
pending?
pending Lordship. Because the FSL was sent Lordship. It was not received yet. Opinion regarding the cause of death is kept pending until the receipt of chemical and
In fact,
toxicological
the
reports.
allegations made against the petitioner in the FIR is only on the basis of suspicion, and same is not true. On the other hand, learned counsel for the petitioner has also submitted that the petitioner has been detained behind the bars for last 36 days, and considering this period of detention, he may be allowed to go on bail. as his further custodial detention may not be necessary for fair completion of the investigation. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has produced the case diary of dispute PS case number 1255/2024 and has submitted that though the postmortem examination report is available, which shows that the petitioner sustained injuries on head and other parts of body. However, the cause of death is kept pending in the postmortem examination report as the report of forensic laboratory has not been received. Toxicological report from forensic laboratory has not been received. Stop. Stop. However, learned additional public prosecutor submits that in the meanwhile, the investigating officer has examined the relevant witnesses and at least 3 of them have implicated the petitioner of having assaulted the deceased. Hence, he opposes the grant of bail to the present petitioner. Stop. I have considered the submissions made by learned counsel for both the sides and have gone through the case diary of dispute PS case number 1255/2024. Stop. Though the cause of death is not reflected in the postmortem examination report, however, there are incriminating materials against the petitioner in the case diary. Stop. However, it also appears that apart from collection of the forensic laboratory report, apart from collection of the toxicological report from forensic laboratory, the investigation has fairly progressed. And if the petitioner cooperates with the investigating officer, his further custodial detention may not be necessary for fair completion of the investigation of the aforesaid case. In view of above, the petitioner is allowed to go on bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount subject to the satisfaction of learned Chief Judicial Magistrate, Kamrup Metro, with following conditions. Number 1 and number 2. The petition number 3, the petitioner shall not leave the jurisdiction of the Chief Judicial Magistrate, Kamrup Metro, without prior leave of the said court during the pendency of the investigation of the aforesaid case. With above observation, this bail application is disclosed.
If you
Send back the case.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lord, the present petitioners filed this previous bail application matter. The FIR is case 13.
3-0.
1-3, madam.
Yes.
Just short FIR, I'm ready. With due respect, I would like to inform you that starting at about 11:30 p.m., suddenly the following persons entered into my house with a sharp cutting weapon with intention to murder my whole family. That MD Surhab Ali, along with Yusuf Ali, they are not the petitioner, put sharp down on my neck and asked me to send my two sons, namely so and so, with them for cow thief, and also asked me to allow my son to go with them to sell drugs. They're saying that, my lord, the present petitioner's name in the affair. They are
What
demanded,
is your name?
my lord, the present petitioner's name is, my lord, one Amulu, Imran, and Moinul. And main allegation, my lord, against Surab and Yusuf. The story is saying this way. Just these two persons entered in the house and forced the informant that your two sons allow with us to, my lord, for cow thief, doing, my lord, and to sell the drugs, my lord. And when they refused, then the present petitioners entered into the house and forcefully, my lord, and destroyed the whole house, and they pour petrol of my body, and they throw petrol on my enter house and burn my whole belonging, including my cattle, which are listed below. And next part, my lord, these are the list, my lord, the which the article was destroyed. Next part, thereafter the Sarhab Ali and Yusuf Ali, the main person earlier listed, tried to outrace my modesty by removing clothes from my body, and MD Yusuf Ali tried to torn my clothes with an intention to rape me by shouting. I managed to go out the house and save myself from.
In this case, there he was called for, my lord. FIR is on page 7, my lord. What happened, my lord? 46 number of fake currency note was recovered from 3%, my
FIR
lord.
is there.
In this report.
FIR is there.
FIR is at page 7, my lord.
When were you arrested?
I have arrested on 10/10, my lord. Today 84 days as on today, my lord.
84 days. Otherwise, lordship,
What is
Sufficient
the
material-
progress?
sufficient materials against that, he was the main person to bring this type of circulating the FIC and lordship.
Nothing was recovered from my position, my lord. I am arrested only on the basis of the arrested accused person, my lord. Only on the basis of the statement of the arrested accused person.
Materials are there
Lordship.
against him.
Yes, he arranged everything, lordship, as per the going through the case diary, and
How much time is required to complete the investigation? At what stage it is pending?
plus other than lordship, the FIC notes were sent for FSL and
Pending for FSL. report.
FSL lordship. FSL did not
Okay,
receive the
heard,
lordship.
Mr. What is your name?
M. Rahman.
M. Rahman, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 483 of BNSS has been filed by the petitioner Noor Alam, who has been detained behind the bars since 10/10/2024 within bracket for last 84 days in connection with this PS case number 108/2024 under section 61 within bracket 2/318 within bracket 4/62/179/180/111 within bracket 3 of BNS. The gist of accusation in this case is that on when the affair was launched,
Where was it lost? 8/10, my lord.
on 8/10,
8/10.
2024. One. Who is the informant?
Informant is my lord. Sign. SI Bidhan Das, my lord.
one Vidhan Das, SI of police had
SPF,
lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Dispur police station, inter alia alleging that on receipt of a secret information through reliable sources regarding possession of fake currency by some miscreants, a Naka checking was conducted. A search operation was conducted at RG Burwa Road. And during such operation, one Mahindra Bolero vehicle bearing registration number ML08 ML068742 was intercepted, stopped. During search of the said vehicle, 46 numbers of fake Indian currency notes and some other incriminating documents were found. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner is not involved in the offense alleged in the FIR, and nothing has been found from his possession. Stop. He has also submitted that the petitioner has been implicated in this case only on the basis of statement made by the co-accused persons from whose possession the fake Indian currency notes were recovered. Learned counsel for the petitioner has also submitted that the petitioner has been detained behind the bars for last 84 days, and considering the length of detention, he may be allowed to go on bail. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has submitted that has produced the case diary of STFPS case number. No, produced the case diary of dispute PS case number 1098/2024 and has submitted that the investigation has fairly progressed and there are sufficient incriminating materials against the present petitioner in the case diary. And he opposes the grant of bail to the present petitioner. Stop. I have perused the materials available on record, including the case diary, as well as considered the submissions made by learned counsel for both the sides. Stop. Though there are incriminating materials in the case diary against the present petitioner, stop, however, considering the progress made in the investigation, as well as period of detention within bracket 84 days already undergone by the present petitioner, his further custodial detention does not appear to be necessary for fair completion of the investigation in Dispur PS case number 1098/2024. Stop. In view of above, the above named petitioner is allowed to go on bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the Chief Judicial Magistrate, Kamrup Metro. With above observation, this bail application is disposed of. Send back the case diary.
Right.
Deputy, we have not received like a scan copy was called for earlier.
Condition date. 1 week.
Scan copy now,
Scan copy.
not.
Who is appearing for it? None has appeared for None has appeared for the petitioner on call. Stop. On perusal of the office note dated 30/12/2024, it appears that the scanned copy of the trial court records have not been received. However, it is also mentioned that in bail application number 3850/2024 and bail application number 2823/2024, which also arose out of the common FIR number 266/2023. The scanned copy of trial court records have been received. In view of above, let this matter be listed along with bail application number 2823/2024 on a date to be fixed by registry.
May I please your lordship, in this case, your lordship granted me interim bail, my lord, on 28th of August 2024, and thereafter, I have appeared before the IO, recorded my statement.
Statement recorded already.
Heard Mr. A.C. Vishwas, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami, learned additional public prosecutor. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner was granted interim anticipatory bail by this court on 22/8/2024. Stop. Comma. 22/8/2024. And in pursuant to the directions of this court, the petitioner has appeared before the investigating officer and has cooperated in the investigation. Stop. Learned additional public prosecutor who has produced the case diary of Sonapur PS case number 164/2024 has also submitted that the petitioner has appeared before the investigating officer and his statement has also been recorded by the investigation officer. Stop. In view of the fact that the petitioner has complied with the directions of this court and has cooperated in the investigation, the interim anticipatory bail granted to him by order dated 22/8/2024 is hereby made absolute with a condition that he shall continue to cooperate with the investigating officer in the investigation of the case. With above observation, this anticipatory bail is disposed.
Well, in this case, my lord, there are three cases before your lordship, 36, 45, 46. So I pray that all three may be taken. And my case is that
36.
CD was called for, my lord.
There are other cases are
46,
44, 44,
and
45.
45 and 46.
45. Who is appearing for 45 and 46?
In the 46 lordship item, interim was granted earlier lordship.
Interim was granted,
Yes, in the 46 number item. lordship.
and in other cases,
Lordship, in 45, there is no interim.
in 36.
No interim.
Now, what is your submission?
That I will submit.
Your submission will be different. You stand in different footings.
Possibly I stand in a different, I stand on a different footing, my lord. I can, from record, I can show you.
Okay. CD is there.
CD is there.
Then we will take up
36 first.
36 first.
Subjects to come, or seven.
36, thereafter 45, thereafter 46.
Fine.
In serially we will take.
My lord, in this case, what happened, I take your lordship to the FIR first time. Your lordship will get full details in the FIR, my lord. There is a big scam in the bank, my lord, where, my lord, several crores, my lord, money has been misappropriated. Now, my lord, I am a
Where is
driver
the-
of the manager.
Where is the FIR?
FIR is my lord at page 10.
Yes.
That is page 12, my lord. In my petition.
What is your name?
My name is my lord. Pulen Burman. Yes, husband, wife, my lord. Pulen Burman and Jumi Burman. My lord, I was the driver of the manager.
I mean Pulen.
Yes.
Yes.
And driver of the manager, my duty is to carry drive the vehicle of the manager, for which he used to pay me remuneration. And my lord, there is also a information that we came to know. My passbooks were my husband, wife, both passbooks were carried by the manager, my lord. And my lord, now we came to know there was a TSP in the name of my wife, my lord.
What
Now-
has been said?
Pardon, CSP.
CSP means?
CSP. Customer Care Center, my lord. Service Center, Customer Service Center, my lord. Now, my lord,
No, what is your submission?
now,
your-
my submission is that I am in no way involved in this matter.
But what is the matter that you have to tell?
Matter is that there is the allegation that there is a default of the misappropriation of huge money of the bank, where we husband wife have also been named in the affair.
Misappropriation of the
Bank's
bank's
money,
money.
yes,
By what process?
that you also will get from the.
No.
Now, my lord, if you are a customer care center, supposing that a center was in the name of my wife, my lord, the customer care center, that doesn't mean that I have got no authority to grant loan or to collect money or to just to open the account, my lord. I will collect the application for the account in the village, rural area. I'll deposit it, and subject to the approval of the manager, account will be open. Or money, if anybody wants to withdraw the money, they have to go to the bank, my lord. Where I am not authorized to do all these things. Now, my lord, regarding, my lord,
Now, just a minute. There is a customer care center
yes,
of Central Bank of India.
yes, my lord.
Where it is situated, customer care center?
No office. Just document said that we have. There was no
And-
office, my lord.
Mr. Pulen Burman is the driver of the,
Kiran Das.
Kiran Das is
He's the manager of the bank.
And Jumi Burman is,
My wife.
and how she's related to customer care center?
That was now we have come to know the customer care center was found in the name of her.
Okay.
Now, my lord, our house was searched. Nothing was found from our house also. The investigation team, that is the Bureau of Investigation Economic Offense, Dr. Vasam, visited our house many times, and we were asked also to attend. We have attended the also office. But my lord, then my lord, when we understood, realized that we may be arrested, that's why we have come before your lordship, that we may be arrested in this case. That's why we are before your lordship. Now, my case that is before your lordship, my lord. Your lordship will peruse it, my lord. In fact, my lord, we have not done anything, any offense we have not done to our knowledge, my lord.
Okay, this is your
Lordship.
submission.
Yes,
Yes, Mr. Kosa.
lordship, from beneficiaries and
Or will you make common submission after we
lordship.
hear the petitioners, all three petitioners?
I'm going to the case
Instead of repeating your submissions,
lordship and several witnesses to examine lordship, who are the beneficiaries of it. What their present petitioners done, lordship, they offered some loan to the SHG group, some small help group, self-help group, lordship. They offered some that it was given by the Central Bank of India, Dhamdama, lordship. And they have taken some loan also from the help of that SHG group. Some documents were prepared, lordship. With the help of that documents, they obtain loan, lordship.
From bank.
From bank, lordship. And from the statement of all the witnesses, they are getting the loans, and after that they have stated that after getting some parts of loan, they have given some vouchers regarding that considering some loan, lordship. But after that, this they are setting these petitioner name, Pulen Burman. she has taken some another amount withdrawn from the bank as per their statement, Lordship. The bank
Whose
report,
statement?
those are the beneficiaries of the self-help group. They offered that self-help group to provide some loan from that bank. He is working on that bank, Lordship. As a what post he is working, that is not reflected in the case diary, Lordship.
I'm not working, I'm working as a manager of the bank. As a driver of the bank.
But
manager.
everyone's stating is that Pulen Brahman offered them loan and they are getting that loan. But after that, they have found that some amounts were withdrawn without their consent. 2 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs,
Without the consent
consent
of
of
the
that,
donor.
that self-help group, Lordship. On that self-help group, in the name of that self-help group, some amounts will be withdrawn, Lordship.
So is the allegation is that the petitioner misappropriated the money,
Yes,
loan amount which was given to the
self-help group
self-help group. That is the allegation.
allegation. And they, the petitioner prepared some documents of
Forged
that
document.
self-help group.
Forged.
Forged documents to collecting loan from the bank, Lordship.
But my lord, the FSL report does not say so. That I
Now-
have prepared in documents.
The investigation part is concerned, Lordship, that is,
Now,
The-
what is the crux of the allegation in the FIR? Gist of allegation.
We
What?
still-
Okay, let me hear others say.
Lordship.
45. Mr. Bishas, your submission is that you are not involved.
I'm not involved,
You are-
but there is no FSL report that I have to put their signature.
Okay.
And CSP service center is showed as the name of my wife doesn't know. There is no office, then location. They have not been able to find out the location, only in paper. So my lord, you lordship can imagine who can be possible as a poor of the poorest person of the driver or my wife, who she is also illiterate, my lord, can have that much access to must. A lot will kindly carry with that.
Yes,
May I please also? So in this case, I am the bank in the Kiran Das.
you are the bank manager.
Lordship,
Kiran Das.
Lordship, facts. What lead to the filing of FIR is that, my lord. I was working I was transferred to the this bank, Dhamdama branch, my lord, and joined 3/11/2020 and working up to 18/4/2024. And on 19, I was transferred to another branch, my lord. After that, my lord, suddenly I served with a suspension order, lordship will find at page 19, my lord. This is the suspension order. Allegation is that some anomalies were detected in my tenure, and therefore pending disciplinary proceeding, my lord, I was suspended. And subsequent, and I was attached to the regional office, Nalbari, my lord. And after that, my lord, lordship will find at FIR at page 23. And allegation is there are certain anomalies with regard to the transaction were detected, my lord. If lordship goes through the allegation that appeared to be, my lord, misconduct, service, my lord, that is failed to verify the signature of while transacting the my lord, payment. And the entire allegation is that my lord, petitioner failed to verify the signature of voucher which are presented for withdrawal. And finally, lordship will find that there is a allegation that embezzlement in SSD loan account found on so and so during his tenure from 3/11/2020 to 18/4/2024 with the help of one business partner, that is the Zumi. He is the authorized CSP point holder, my lord, where bank has authorized to transact PT case, my lord. And allegation is there, bank has entertained
Now,
that
Jumi
case.
Burman is authorized CSP.
CSP, my lord, business partner. And next page we will find that there were several instances deposit of withdrawal transfer which were transacted which transaction were entered in account of Ulen Burman and his supposed Zumi Burman. That is the allegation. My lord, whenever this is the bank, I am the bank manager. Whenever anybody presented or deposited case or in check by way of check, is it the offense? Is it any offense to entertain such a transaction? That is only the allegation. But that appears to be a service misconduct. Like there, since this is the case is entirely based on documentary evidence, which are more very much available with the bank, my lord. And more our my lord, I have been subject to disciplinary proceeding. Lordship will find last paragraph 11, my lord. Bank has already initiated process for disciplinary action against the erring official for the act of omission and commission, my lord. Lordship, I have already served with show cause notice. I also replied, and Lordship will find at charge sheet, charge number 27. All allegations are appears to be service misconduct. There is nothing which cannot be at all will constitute any offense, criminal offense to be prosecuted under criminal case, my lord. Lordship will find at 27 at the charge memo. And further, my lord, there are some official who against whose there is no affair, only disciplinary proceeding, my lord. I have annexed all these documents. Lordship, since the case is based on entire documentary evidence, which are very much available with the bank, my lord, anything that I will ready to cooperate with the investigation, my lord. So there is a perhaps my humble submission is for this offense, my lord, custodial interrogation is not at all necessary.
How much money was
Lordship, there's a
embezzled?
money, this money is mentioned, but this is the transaction, this is the bank, my lord. There is nothing,
No. How much money was embezzled?
there is nothing, no money.
No, but you returned 28 lakhs
That is for by
Them.
Zumi.
by
Lordship, I have been transferred out from that branch on 18/4/2024. And after that, I have no control over that bank. How can I transfer or deposit that money? Lordship will find there is specific allegation after detection. Lordship, it page 25. After detection, the embezzlement, it has been found that fraudulent withdrawn money have been returned back to the account of borrower by way of cash transfer, in which the account of Pull & Burman is being used as conduit. That means I was transferred from the branch, my lord, on 18/4. And after 18/4, and thereafter I was suspended on 30/5/2024. And after that, how can I have any control over the bank, which are already out from that business, my lord? That is the allegation, my lord. But whatever amount is refund or any allegation of refund or that is from the account of Pull & Burman, my lord. And by that, a new manager has been
FIR was lodged on 10/9.
10 lost.
And for what period this embezzlement has been alleged?
Lost that has been alleged during my tenure, my lord.
During your tenure?
Lordship.
Then
Lordship, allegation is there, anomalies. That can be very much, this is at all, whatever, Lordship, if anything is action to be taken, that is as per service rule, my lord. For that, my lord, I have been already, against me already, the disciplinary proceeding has been initiated, my lord. No case of criminal prosecution is made out, my lord.
And since the date of lodging FIR, you are not arrested.
Lordship, because of my lord,
You are not neither under any
in
inquiry.
fact, if Lordship, I went to the before the investigation officer, but due to his absence, I could not make recorded my statement. Perhaps as informed by petitioner, my lord. Lordship,
You approached the investigating officer.
Lordship.
Is there any endorsement? Mr. Goswami?
Lordship, apart from the statement who has the beneficiaries and the witnesses, Lordship, other than how the money was withdrawn, how the money was taken as a loan, that is not in the report.
How much money has been?
As per the FIR, Lordship, it is amounting 3,25,29,657 rupees. As per
This
the
transaction, my lord.
transaction.
Transaction.
That is
That's
the transaction.
transaction. That is not actually
Misappropriated, but transaction was done.
transaction.
How much was misappropriated?
That is not in the, that was supposed to be Lordship. That part is misappropriated.
Okay.
But going to the case by Lordship,
What is your submission?
Lordship, everybody is stating that the person Pulen Brahman and his wife, they have made an opening an CSP. What the CSP has done, they have a PT withdrawn and deposit taken by made out Lordship. 10,000, above
No,
10,000.
the allegation is that they have withdrawn the money from the other account held by some other persons.
Above 10,000, they have to deposit some voucher and other documents, Lordship. As per their statements and witnesses concerned, Lordship, they have said that without the voucher and other person, the Pulen Brahman has withdrawn the money from in the name of our self-help group. Apart from that, the case diary reveals nothing against other parties. How the money was
against
withdrawn, how
petitioner
the
of-
transaction was made, that part is not in the
Petitioner of
Lordship.
item number 45.
Lordship.
What is your submission against the bank manager?
He was the,
Whether his custodial interrogation is necessary?
because Lordship, he was at the time of recording, he was the manager of the bank, Lordship.
Lordship, for that, my lord, my humble assumption is that the custodial interrogation is not necessary because this entire is based on documentary evidence. They perhaps investigating authority already collected all this document, my lord. And Lordship, if
What-
Lordship is
Anomalies are there, is alleged to the extent of how much amount?
Amount is Lordship,
3 crores?
3, Lordship.
Lordship,
3 crores.
that is not an anomaly, that is the transaction, my lord. Lordship will find at page 25, my lord. Paragraph 9. Unauthorized and unlawful transaction. That is true. My lord, Lordship, one more submission, my lord. Lordship, if somebody place a demand for withdrawal, Lordship, only that there cannot be any bar to make payment to that beneficiary, my lord. If some allegation is that I fail to verify, that is normally what happens, my lord, slip is presented before the cashier, then it's required, then sent to the manager for verification. Then that part, my lord.
No, is it the case that some withdrawal slip has been presented by some stranger,
Lordship, that is.
and not the account holder, and money is given to that stranger?
No, that is not the allegation. Probably signature, they fail to verify the signature. Probably that parts of petitioner may have some miss that.
The allegation is reveal 148 small health groups, Lordship. 148 small health group accounts, money was transferred, Lordship.
Another significant is that, my lord, in so far as search memo is concerned, only 15 account has been mentioned in my search memo. That I failed to verify that signature of that.
Okay,
8 self-help group to examine. They
okay,
have
let
stated-
me hear 46.
Look, here what has happened, with all respect, as I have understood, I may be wrong, my lord. The FIR, my lord,
No, what FIR says?
no, exactly, my lord, I'll come to that. FIR prime allegation, that 3 crore allegation is against, my lord, the 3 persons or 4 persons, what? Self-help group is what, my lord? Small groups are created, my lord. Here, my lord, 147 groups were created, as has been told by him, my lord. and total defalcated amount, may just read it, my lord. FIR can be converted into two parts, my lord. I am on PRS bail because allegation against me is not related to self-help group.
Who are you?
I'm just coming. I am also a bank employee. My lord, the periods are also different. May just come to the FIR. But kindly have a look at the FIR, page 15. I'll be very cryptic, my lord. Page 15, my lord. Lordship.
Yes,
Can I use a word, my lord?
yes.
The entire defalcation, as I'd be reading out, my lord, relate to creation of self-help groups, fake documents, creating self-help groups, and withdrawal not by self-help group members, but by certain vested interests who are specifically named, my lord. Have I made my position clear, my lord?
So these self-help group are also.
Some are existent, some are not
Non-existent.
existent because of by fake documents those were created. That is the crux of the matter. And total
Loan were given to those.
self-help groups. Instead of the self-help groups getting money, loans were disbursed, my lord. But self-help group did not, with all respect, my lord.
No, whether self-help group are in existence or not.
That is that they are to find out, my lord. Somewhere, but self-help groups were created, my lord. Apparent. Can I read this paragraph, my lord?
Self-help group have to be created.
No, those are created, meaning they are by real self-help groups. Certain numbers may be, my lord, and most of the numbers may be non-existent. Otherwise, how can the money go to somebody else's account instead of the instead of the accounts of the self-help groups, my lord? Apparent, my lord, on face of the record.
Yes, Mr. Goswami,
That's it.
this point you have to clarify that when the money loan was taken by self-help group, how the money was transferred to the account of Pulen and Jumi. Money has to go to a specific account.
Lordship. Some amount has been deposited in the self-help group in the name of self-help group, Lordship.
Yeah.
Account of self-help group. There are 8 self-help groups for examining, Lordship. As per their statement, they have stated that some amounts were deposited on their account, Lordship. But after verifying that, they have going to the bank, they have charged that some amounts were not deposited on their account, but it was withdrawn in the name of their self-help group. But that part is not clarified by the case diary. The bank part, Lordship, investigating part, Lordship, that is not in the case diary at this stage of investigation, Lordship.
Well, because withdrawal skips, my lord. Names are given, my lord. Is the self-help group getting the money? Fake beneficiaries or person? I do not know, my lord. He'd be knowing. Money has been withdrawn, my lord. That is the defalcated amount, my lord. And so far as I am concerned, I have got nothing to do with the self-help group. Some other offense, a blind beneficiary money was withdrawn in his name. I being a bank employee, I was also suspended. And my name is also there in the FIR. If I read it, it will be.
Who returned back these 28 lakhs rupees? At page 16 of the FIR, page 16 of this.
The man-
In FIR, you see page number 3 or 4.
Well, second paragraph, it is there, page 16, my lord.
Page 16.
Second paragraph.
Yes, Mr. Goswami, you
Yes,
have to answer this. Who returned back this 28 lakhs?
লেখা আছে, sir.
Pulen Bormolo.
Why he returned back this?
Thank you.
Mr. Vikas, you will have to answer this later on. Okay. Yes.
Sir, move. Can I come to my case? With all respect.
Only his duty is to use the Lordship, item 46.
Huh?
His duty is to employee, he's an employee of that bank, Lordship. He has to maintain the cash count and provide service to the customer. Only his part was there.
Malad,
Lordship.
he's very correct. Malad. What I'm saying, Malad, can you bear with me, Malad? This regarding this self-help group transactions, my lord, I have got nothing to do. Apart from documents, I'll place it, my lord. Lordship, kindly have a look at page 15, my lord. Para 7. Can I read, my lord?
Page?
Page 15, para 7, my lord.
Yes.
Where self-help group loan. Lordship has seen, my lord.
Yes.
Found on different dates by Mr. I'll not name the person, my lord.
Okay.
So and so, during his tenure, this is very important, Lordship, but kindly note down the period, my lord. From 3/11/20 to 18/4/24. Lordship has seen, my lord. This is the crime period with the help of so and so, my lord. It goes, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, allegation against me, my lord, who I am on interim bail, my lord. Chronologically 8. It has got nothing to do with self-help group. My amount is only 6 lakhs rupees. It should have been a separate affair. Entire anomalies found in the bank during a certain period were tagged together. 2 periods, my lord. May I read para 8, my lord?
Where is the allegation against you?
Para 8, my lord.
Okay, yes, please read.
Investigation also observed that the suspected debit transaction in saving accounts, nothing to do with self-help group. Am I clear, my lord?
Yes.
Account on various customers from a deceased account as well on different dates by Dhiraj Bormon. Employee number so and so goes on and on, my lord. Aadhaar number so and so. Thus, this is my allegation against me, my lord, and I am on pre-arrest bail. Interim. The said transactions were carried out under the code of Dhiraj. I am Dhiraj Bormon before your lordships. I am on ad interim bail, my lord. Now, my lord, lordship, kindly have a look at page 18. Again, I am making my position clear, my lord, regarding the defalcation of 3 crore rupees as regards self-help group. I am not involved, my lord. No allegation against me. Now, the allegation against me, lordship, would kindly have a look at page 18.
Yes.
Lordship has seen, my lord.
Yes.
May I read, my lord? Several withdrawal transactions, attention of Mr. Dhiraj Bormon against me, my lord, for these anomalies committed by date. Kindly see the period, different period. 18/8/17.
Where are you reading?
Page 18, top, my lord.
Okay, yes.
My lord.
What is this memorandum?
No, my show cause notice against me, my lord, because I am
Given
under
to you by-
suspension.
Given to you by bank.
By the same period, my lord.
Okay.
Periods are different, my lord, what I am stating. My lord, the FIR is against withdrawal of around 6 lakhs rupees from savings bank's accounts unauthorizedly, or in the name of the blind man, it was withdrawn, dereliction of duty, my lord. That amounts to 6 lakhs. Entire case, my lord, with all respect, my lord, apart from this 6 lakhs, 3 crore plus relating to self-help groups, those are different people, my lord. Have I made my position clear, my lord? That is why I have been granted ad interim pre-arrest bail, because I submitted in on those lines, my lord. Now, my lord, kindly see, my lord. This is the show cause notice against me, and periods are different. Kindly see, my lord. May I come to conjointly, may I read that 3 crore part, my lord? Page 15, para 7, may I read, my lord? Page 15, para 7, my lord. Embezzlement in self, lordship has seen, my lord. My friend has, government friend has read out, my lord, self-help group. Embezzlement in self-help group loan account find in different dates from, I'll not name, my lord. From 3/11/20 to 18/4/24. This amounts to, my lord, with all respect, my lord, the amount involved is, amount to go to amount is in the next page, my lord. That occurs at, my lord, with all respect, my lord, para 9, my lord. Direct inquiry reports in the internal investigation revealed that from 148 self-help group accounts, one deceased SBI account is my involvement. Savings bank. Lordship has seen, my lord.
What is meant by deceased SBI?
My lord, that account was inoperative. That account was inoperative. I did not encash the check came, my lord, in the dead man's name, my lord. I allowed the money, I disbursed the amount.
Okay.
I did not fake anything, my lord.
Who encashed it?
Who encashed it? That police will find out, my lord. Check is presented to my counter, my lord. I'm a bank employee, my lord, hundreds of checks. And my involvement is not 3 crores. My involvement, that I'll place, my lord. My involvement is only 6 lakhs. With documents, I'll prove it, my lord. But, my lord, let us first differentiate, my lord, the self-help group part of it, amounting to 3 crore plus, and my involvement is this, my lord, with all respect, my lord. And from a deceased account number so and so of Dhiraj Bormon, it goes on and on. Mobile number so and so. The said transaction, meaning thereby savings bank account, were carried out under the code of Mr. Dhiraj Bormon, who is under suspension from 21/8/24. Now, my lord, the self-help group transactions amounting to 3 crore plus pertain to a period. May your lordship note down the period, my lord,
Different period.
from 3/11/20 to 18/4/24. Have I made my position clear, my lord? This is relating to self-help group, 3 crore plus a debt occurs at para 9. Discrete inquiry reports of internal investigation reveal that from 188 self-help groups, it goes on, and the amount is 3 crore 25 lakhs 29,000. Am I correct, my lord? In para 8, my involvement, that dead man's account, my lord, I disbursed the amount. When the check came to my counter, amount is not quoted. Amount is quoted in my department inquiry slip, my lord, that occurs at 18, my lord, along with some other accounts. And I'll quote the amount, my lord. Para 18, page 18, lordship has seen, my lord. There, my lord, my Mr. Dhiraj Bormon Mukpusi, formerly so-and-so Dhamdama branch. Period is different. Kindly see, my lord. Here, 18/8/2017. My lord, this is dereliction of duty, my lord. 10/5/22. Lordship has seen the period, my lord.
18/8/17 to
My lord?
10/5/22.
That point of time, I was there in that office. Now, thereafter transferred, my lord. Now, my lord, these are the allegations. Several withdrawal transactions below 10,000. Nothing to do with self-help group. These are the allegations against me. No mention of self-help group, my lord. It cannot be because savings account. Thereafter, my lord, the entire amount which was wrongly disbursed, the slip is given from 19. Lordship has found page 19, my lord. Lordship has found, my lord.
Yes.
From page 19 to page 22, my lord. This is
What is this?
suspected transactions below 10,000, which were deposited to somebody else's account, my lord. Misappropriation or misadjustment, my lord. This is given in our so-called the specific allegation against me. Several transactions were clubbed together. Self-help group is different, and these are the allegation against me. And now let me come to para 7 of my application, my lord, page 5. That is why I have been granted ad interim pre-arrest bill. Para 5, lordship has found, my lord. Page 5. If I read in totality, my lord. No, এইখিনি পৰা পঢ়িয়ে দিওঁ গোটেই মানে নালাগে sorry কোন line 11th line, my lord, of page 5, my lord. In doing so, the bank officials have combined two different set of allegations into one affair. It is also pertinent to mention herein that the allegations stated in the memorandum so-cause notice dated so-and-so against the petitioner are at odds with the statement made by paragraph 9 of the affair. As in the memorandum so-cause notice, it has been alleged that there have been several withdrawals below 10,000 done by the petitioner, me, my lord, wherein some irregularities were observed, and the statement provided along with the memorandum, that huge bunch of papers, that my lord, defalcation was there, my lord, so-cause notice. The suspected transactions amount to 5,52,083. Because these are from savings bank's account, dead man's account, and some other accounts, my lord. Have I made my position clear, my lord?
Yes.
And thereafter, my lord, in the main transaction, my lord, that 3 crore plus, I was called as a witness, my lord. Lordship, kindly have a look at page 27. I have got several incidents were clubbed together containing two separate periods, my lord. 27. This is internal bank document issued to me. Lordship has found, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, written statement of Dhiraj Borman, the petitioner before your lordship, who is on interim bail, and he appeared before police, and his statement has been recorded. In the matter of suspected involvement, embezzlement, here it comes, my lord. self-help group loan account at Dhamdama because police was investigating that matter also and the bank also, my lord. Thereafter, sir, madam, zonal audit office Gauhati has instructed us by letter number so and so to conduct a special audit of Dhamdama in the matter of suspected embezzlement in SHG, not to not do with my savings bank account. Have Lordship has understood me, my lord. Payment accounts, loan account for a period from 3/11/20 to 18/4/24. That 3 crore embezzlement period. The tell is, my lord. I'm a witness here. The matter is under investigation. In this connection, we are seeking some useful information in writing that may help us trace out the root cause of irregularities, abnormalities. Hence, we request you, me, my lord, to arrange written statement of Mr. Dhiraj Bormon, who posted at branch Natkusi under region. So please submit your statement on the following points. These are the points, my lord. So this student
This communication is given to you by
bank, my lord. Next page is my reply. Page 28. Written statement of Dhiraj Bormon, employee number so and so, posted at Bhatkujibara under region as per desired points. These are my replies, my lord. My lord, kindly put me together in the same group as the, my lord, accused persons who committed the self-help group crisis, my lord. Have I made my position clear, my lord? My case is regarding 6 lakhs maximum. 6 lakhs checks were play. A blind man issued a check that was allowed to be disbursed. A dead man issued a check that was allowed to be disbursed. How at the cash counter can I know that the checks, the signatory is blind or dead, my lord? This is dereliction of duty. And I replied, my lord, and I am under suspension. I have got nothing to do with the self-help group. And I was granted ad interim pre-arrest bail because I moved stating the facts, my lord. Nothing to do with self-help group. And I appeared, my statements was recorded.
Mr. Goswami, whether his further custodial detention do you want? Petitioner number 46.
No, me, my lord.
46.
I'm sorry.
He has appeared and recorded the statement of it and he has made the submission.
My lord.
Mr. Vishwas, why you return back 28 lakhs?
Oh, that's, my lord, the FIR is so beautifully written. If your lordship give a little thought, my lord, of the FIR, your lordship will get the entire. My lord, your lordship will have to realize that I am a small fry and I am a driver of the manager. And my lord, this manager has used our accounts, both husband and wife, for their own benefit.
Why you have returned back?
No, he used to keep them. My lord, lakhs of rupees has brought my account and again in the evening it is taken back. My lord, I take you, lord, kindly. I am starting, my lord, from para 7, kindly. Kindly bear with me, my lord.
Repeat your submission.
My kindly para 7, kindly.
Para 7 of
Of the affair, my lord. My lord, embezzlement of self-help group loan account found on different dates by Mr. such and such, employee number such and such, during his tenure number, dated date such and such, with the help of branch business correspondent, Mr. Jumi Bormon, wife of Pulen Bormon, and Pulen Bormon, wife of. Whenever a loan was sanctioned and disbursed the same day or next day, interestingly, a lump sum amount in the form of check, cash used to be credited, transferred to the account of Pulen Bormon.
Okay, we have to,
You see, my lord.
we have to see that allegation which is made in para 7 of the FIR.
Yes.
Is there any material to support that at this stage?
And let me finish, my lord. This is complete. It is when whenever a loan was sanctioned and disbursed the same, next day the lump sum amount of loan, check amount, credited and transferred to the account of Pulen Bormon. Interestingly, that amount was credited to my account. And there were several instances of deposits, withdrawals, transfers, whose such transactions were entertained in the accounts of Pulen Bormon and his spouse, Srimati Bormon. So our these two accounts have been used by the bank's officials. Very clear. Then, my lord, after the detection of the embezzlement, it has been found that fraudulently withdrawn money have been returned back to the accounts of the borrowers by way of cash transfer, NEFT and TGT, in which the account of Pulen Mormon being used as a conduit. Very important. My account, our account have been used as a conduit. Till the lodgment of the affair, approximately a sum of rupees 28 lakhs has been returned back. It is not possible on the part of me, my lord. Then, my lord, investigation also observed that suspected debit transactions in saving accounts of various customers and form of deceased account as well on different dates. Mr. Such and such, employee number such and my lord of Narangi branch, the same transaction carried out the code number, code of Mr. Dhiraj Burman, who is under suspension. Discreet inquiry reports of internal investigation revealed that 148 self-help group accounts from one deceased SB account number Devi Kalita, a total amount of 3 crore 25,29,657 have been withdrawn through unauthorized and unlawful transactions. By whom? This part of the various irregularities, it was observed that 50 amount has been withdrawn from several self-help group loan accounts without authorization and instruction from the respective customer. The bank has already initiated process for disciplinary position. So, how your lordship can imagine that I am involved in this bank? And all these things have been, meanwhile, IO has seized all the entire bank account, including my 2 passbooks, all vouchers, those were available. In many cases, no vouchers are not available. No accounts were maintained. So your lordship knows my access being a driver of the manager. Though self-help group has been, they mentioned that a customer care center, but there is no existence of. They have been, my learned friend from the prosecution side will not be able to produce any document evidence that there was a self-help group. Because we are at dark. We are these 2 poor persons, we are at dark.
So your submission is that money was
our accounts have been utilized by some officials.
credited in your account and
again taken back same day.
without your knowledge.
Without knowledge, because all these 2 passbooks were in the bank, in the hands of my master. So, my lord, if your lordship give me the protection, my lord, I'll go, give my statement, everything will come out, truth will reveal. My lord, that's why, my lord, probably, my lord, when everything has been seized, further the detention or the custodial detention may not be required, my lord. I assure you, lordship, this husband and wife shall cooperate fully with the authority, my lord, to track down the actual culprits under whose.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
Yes, lordship, a field inquiry must
Field inquiry.
that team found that there is CSP center in the name of Jumi Burman in that locality.
Bhumi Burman.
Jumi Burman.
Sumi Burman.
Jumi Burman, in the name of Jumi Burman.
We do not know who has run it.
So, my humble submission before your lordship, a driver of a bank manager, how can he do this type of fraudulent things, lordship? There are 123 SSC group identified and 420 lots of 24 SSC group who is not in existence, lordship. But they are money was sent to them, lordship, in their account. So that total detailed report may be required at this stage of the investigation. It is not clear in the case diary. Only the statement of that self-help group 8, which were clearly indicated about this petition, lordship. Other than this, why, the how, who, and what process the money was transacted, money was.
That is still to be find out.
That to be verified by.
And we husband has become a scapegoat without being involved, without being any beneficiary.
You give me the case diary.
Diploma.
Yes, 45.
So far as they have tried to fix the allegation against me, petitioner, lordship will kindly read the paragraph 7. How the bank account is open, my lord. Paragraph, lordship, I'm reading from page 8, my lord. As per laid down procedure.
Page,
Page 8. That is part of paragraph 7. Page 8. As per laid down.
no, page 8 of your petition.
Yes, sure. As per laid down procedure of Central Bank of India, the sanctioning and processing of loan files are being processed at a branch level after thorough check and verification of loan application and documents submitted therewith at branch level. The files are used to being sent to the regional office for a further verification approval. It is the regional office, Borpeta, which is the authority to accord approval of sanctioning loan each borrower, and without approval of the regional office, the branch has no authority to sanction any loan. During his tenure, Dhamdam whenever loan application from the borrowers and SHG were received by branch, files of such loan application used to processed by subordinate official of branch, and before sanctioning any loan to the borrower, the petitioner on his part used to verify all the document placed before him by the subordinate officer, and same used to send the regional office for further verification and approval. Because it is the loan account of beneficiary generated only after approval of regional office and limit of loan. Lordship, here, my lord, how the without approval of regional office, a account cannot be opened by the branch. It is an entire authority lies on the regional office. Without regional office sanction and approval, and neither a bank account be open nor any loan amount is sanctioned. Yet allegation is here that there is a 143 self-help group account where all
48.
148 all are open after getting sanction from the regional office. And so far allegation is that against me, my lord, the petitioner failed to verify the signature. Lordship, that this appears to be purely delegation of duties, official duty, my lord. And there is nothing against me. And so far as amount mentioned in the affair is there, that 3 crore 25 lakh, that is the tenure, that is the transaction within my tenure, my lord. And already my brother PP friend from prosecution side submit that there is no allegation of any single amount of amount by me, my lord. Lordship, for humble submission, and therefore humble submission is that this.
Who returned back this?
Lordship, this Zumi, that is after my transfer. Zumi from the Pulen Borman. And that is not at that, when that amount was returned, that point of time, I was not there. I was suspended and under regional office, working under regional office.
Item number 36. Hard limit counsel for Mr. S.C. Vishwas. Also, Mr. V.P. Samsani. This case is fixed for delivery of order on 6th of January. Item number 45, heard Mr. M. Mohanto, counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami. Let this matter be listed for delivery of order on 6th of January. Item number 46, heard Mr. B.K. Mahajan, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami. Let this matter be listed for delivery of order on 6th of January. Till then, the interim order shall continue. In 46. On print, please give me this case, John.
And one thing I would like to add, kindly peruse why that this 28 lakhs rupees returned. How way? Whether it has been taken away by the official through net or by deposit powder. Kindly. And many things have not been seized by policemen till today.
Okay.
May I please, your Lordship?
36 of
Lordship, in this case, Lordship, I was in interim. I appeared, my statement recorded. This is a love marriage case, Lordship. There is nothing, Lordship. If the girl's statement is there, okay, then there is nothing, my lord. Absolute bail may be absolute, Lordship. I appeared after getting interim, my statement recorded, everything done, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
Yes, appeared your statement recorded.
Love marriage case, Lordship.
What victim has stated,
Okay, I have to control it.
it is a case of
Even he is major, no, there is no POCSO section.
heard Mr. G. Anything, Mr. Goswami?
No.
Heard Mr. G. Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami, Assistant Public Prosecutor. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner was granted interim anticipatory bail by this court on 8/11/2024, and in pursuant to the directions of this court, he has appeared before the investigating officer and has cooperated in the investigation. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has produced the case diary of Meres RPS case number 50/2024. Any submission?
Lordship,
He has appeared.
he has appeared, statement already
And has
recorded.
submitted that the petitioner has appeared before the investigating officer and his statement has also been recorded. In view of the fact that the petitioner has complied with the directions of this court and has cooperated in the investigation, the interim anticipatory bail granted to him by order dated 8/11/2024 by this court is hereby made absolute. This anticipatory bail application is accordingly disposed of.
Deeply obliged, man.
May I please, your Lordship? Lordship, this is
Which is my correct you that. We have listened to the case diary. Even in time, no? So is then petitioner in time case diary not received, Lordship.
Lordship, interim may be continued. I have already
Case
appeared
diary is
before the
not-
IO.
Case diary?
Case diary not received, Lordship. He's an in time, Lordship.
Heard Mr.
Amen.
E.
Mena.
Mena,
I mean.
Learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami, who prays for some more time for producing the case diary where is allowed. Let this matter be listed on 23rd of January 2025. The interim order shall continue until next.
Very pleased, Lord. Lordship, for a teacher application expert, the Lordship will find out at page 15, Lordship. Initially, the case was registered, Lordship, under section 120B and 343 of IPC, Lordship.
So a prayer was made before the person at section 306 of IPC, Lordship.
Initially, the case was registered under section
120B, 343 of IPC, Lordship. And thereafter, after 1 year, sir, that is on 5/11, Lordship. Lordship will find the dates order, Lordship, 5/11/24, annexed to page 16, Lordship. I was made an fair petition, Lordship, for reading section 306 of the IPC, Lordship. Lordship, kindly have a look at the order, Lordship. It's, I start from page 16, Lordship.
Yes.
Yes, Lordship. May I read it, Lordship?
Yes.
The investigating officer of this case, so and so of Gauhati police station by the petitioner is bribed for adding section 306 of the Indian Code to the registered section of the case.
Investigating officer has stated that on so and so informant so and so has lost a written as her statement that accused Seymour Jimpi Bora wrongfully confined his son so and so with a criminal conspiracy since 5/3/2023. Later on 21/4/2023, a decomposed body was found near the house of the complainant, and it was suspected that the body might be of Avinas Soikialos, the son of the informant. It is also stated that during the investigation, it was found that the deceased Avinas was in a relationship with a friend of the Srimati Dimpi Bora, and when committed suicide, the accused calls the victim. That is important, Lord. Also stated during the it was found that this is Avinas was in relationship with a friend of Sri Dimpi Bora, and when committed suicide, the accused calls a victim and threatened him with dire consequences, which is evident from the call record of the victim's mobile phone and from the statements of the witnesses. That is the accusation, Lord. That is not the essential ingredient of under for section 306, Lordship of the IPC, Lord. Lordship is well aware about it, Lord. Mere threatening or harassment is not an essential ingredient to punish the person under section 306 of the IPC, Lord. Therefore, the investigating officer has the right for adding section 306 of Indian Penal Code to the register section so and so. To consider period of investigation, I have perused the case diary produced by the officer. Upon going through the case diary, I have found sufficient prima facie materials for adding section 306 to IPC to the instant case. Hence, I deem it prudent to allow the according to the period of in a good instance allowed. Lordship, what happened, Lordship, the before adding section 306, Lordship, the petitioner appeared before the IO, Lordship, and IO has recorded her statement also, Lord.
Your statement has been
Recorded, Lordship.
Oh.
As she was appeared, Lordship, I have categorically mentioned in my petition, Lordship.
Yes, her statement is recorded earlier.
Accordingly, 26 and 28, 24, Lordship. She appeared before the IO.
Then why are you apprehending your arrest?
Now, Lordship, 306 has been added, Lordship. Non-bailable section.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
Prayer was made, Lordship, but serious is added or not, Lordship, that is not in the case
But
there.
is there any attempt to arrest, apprehend him or again? Whether
It was added on
is
5/11.
there any
Only that prayer it is to be mentioned that the investigation so far done, it is found that the registry was in the relationship with a friend of accused Jimpi Soikia Bora, who is a committed suicide, the accused called, he is the friend of the
one Benita Soikia, Lordship, childhood friend of friend. She committed suicide, who had a love relation also with the son of the present informant, Lordship. She committed suicide on 5/3/2023, Lordship. Accordingly, on that day, Lordship, the petitioner
Benita committed suicide?
Lordship, which whom, Lordship, the son of the informant had a love affairs, Lordship. On
And
that
what
day,
happened to son of the informant?
Lordship, she maybe also committed suicide, might be, Lordship. The decomposed body was recovered, Lordship, on 21/4/2023.
that is, but Lordship, when she committed suicide, the accused called the victim and threatened as well as tell him at him dire consequences.
No, then why
That is-
306 is added? The FIR is regarding death of the son of the
Lordship,
informant.
Lordship,
Is it confirmed that he also committed suicide?
that is.
Mere
Yes.
phone call was there.
No, yes.
And after receiving the phone call, Lordship, he went out from the house, Lordship, and thereafter he was missing, Lordship.
Yes, Lordship,
Subsequently, on
suspected Avinash Soikia, then body was found.
Dead
Lordship.
body was found,
Lordship.
but whether the death was due to suicide or for,
Date was kept still pending on due to FSL report.
then how it is found that he committed suicide before adding section 306?
nothing, Lord. From the perusal of the order also, Lord, you learned CDM, Lord. The annexure to page 16. Lord. Mere threatening was there as per the order, Lord.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
Lordship, he was recovered on.
If required, she will appear again.
Lord is still ready to appear, Lord.
Heard Mr. M. Das, learned counsel for
BK
the,
Gogoi, Lord.
heard Mr.
BK Gogoi.
B.K. Gogoi,
Lord.
learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 482 of BNSS, 2023 has been filed by the petitioner Srimati Jimpi Bora, who is apprehending her arrest in connection with Gauhati PS case number 183/2023 under section 120B/343/306 of the Indian Penal Code. The gist of accusation in this case is that on 12/4/2023, one Achyut Soikia lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Gauhati police station, inter alia alleging that the son of the inter alia alleging that his son, Shri Abhinash Soikia, after receiving a phone call on 5/3/2023, went out of his house, and thereafter he could not be contacted over telephone, mobile phone, as his phone was found to be switched off. Stop. It is further stated in the FIR. Thereafter, a missing FIR was lodged before the Gauhati police station. And during investigation by police, it was found that there was phone call to the mobile phone of the son of the informant from one Jimpy Bora, within bracket present petitioner. And accordingly, it was suspected that the present petitioner is responsible for missing of the son of the first informant. On receipt of the said FIR, Gauhati PS case number 183/2023 was registered under section 120B/343 of the Indian Penal Code. Stop. Later on 5/11/2024, on the request on an application filed by the investigating officer, the Chief Judicial Magistrate Gauhati allowed adding of section 306 of the Indian Penal Code to the said case as decomposed body of the son of the informant was found on 21/4/2023, and it was stopped. It was also found that the deceased was, what is your name?
This is Jimpy Bora.
Jimpy.
Right.
Who is Dimpy?
Actually, it is the wrongly written.
Wrongly spelled.
Right. It should be Jimpy. Right.
It is. Deceased was threatened by the present petitioner over telephone, over mobile phone. So, learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the allegations leveled against the present petitioner are not true, and she is not involved in any manner in connection with the death of the death of deceased Avinash Sakya. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner has also submitted that after the registration of the first FIR, initial FIR, after the registration of the FIR in this case, she had appeared before the investigating officer and her statement was also recorded by the investigating officer, and she is ready to cooperate in the investigation. However, as on application of the investigating officer on 5/11/2024, section 306 has been added to the case. She is apprehending that she may be arrested in connection with this case. Hence, she has prayed for grant of anticipated bail to them. Hence, the learned counsel for the petitioner has prayed for grant of anticipated bail to the petitioner. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has produced the case diary of Gauhati PS case number 183 and /2023 and has submitted that once the state, before adding of section 306 of the IPC to this case, the statement of the present petitioner was recorded by the investigating officer. Stop. I have considered the submissions made by learned counsel for both the sides and have perused the materials in the case diary. It appears that the investigation of this case is fairly progressing. It also appears that the petitioner has cooperated in the investigation by appearing before the investigating officer, and her statement has also been recorded once by the investigating officer. Stop. The conduct of petitioner shows that he is cooperating in the investigation, and under such circumstances, her custodial detention may not be necessary for fair completion of the investigation of Gauhati PS case number 183/2023. Stop. In view of above, it is hereby directed that, will you again appear? It is hereby directed that the petitioner shall appear before the investigating officer of Gauhati PS case number 183/2023 once again within a period of 10 days from the date of this order, to facilitate the investigating officer to record her statement if required for the sake of investigation. Stop. If she does so within this stipulated period of time, comma, in the event of her arrest in connection with the aforesaid case, she shall be allowed to go on bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority, with following conditions. Condition number 1. With above observation, the anticipated bail application is hereby disposed of. Send back the case.
Most of it.
May I please, Your Lordship? It's a bail application under section 482 on PNSS. And my lord, the FIR is is 9.
This is item number 41.
41 Lordship. Your Lordship, two cases they was called for Lordship. Boku PS case number 470/24 and Boku PS 463/23.
Yes, my lord, the PPS case number 466 of the 24 was lodged by the informant against me, Your Honor. And the case number 470 was lodged by my wife against the victim or the injured, Your Honor.
Okay.
The main case is
In-
your,
In this case, what is the allegation against you?
the simple allegation that without any reason, the FIR, Your Honor, page 9, my lord, page 9, with due respect, submitted on 19/10/2024 at about 10 p.m. at night, the above name accused, Your Honor, myself, the accused without any reason has badly hurt my son Sri Kankan Kalita by a dowel on his head and right hand at Jalukbari Sok nearby our place. Now my son is under treatment at Life Save Hospital of Vijayanam. That is the main accusation.
What is your submission?
My submission is my lord, on that particular day when the offense has been against me, Your Honor, I was not present. My wife had lodged Azahar on the subsequent date on 21, which was registered on later on. It is, Your Honor, page number 13 against the victim, Konkon Kokolita, who was injured. She lodged the said FIR in page 13 with due respect submitted on 19/10/2024 on the day of occurrence at about 7 p.m. In the earlier FIR, the incident took place at 10 p.m. and in this FIR, the 19/10/2024 at about 7 p.m. at evening, while I went to our water hand pump for washing my hand and leg. In the meantime, the electricity was breakdown, and at that very moment, the accused with bad intention hold on my hand and pull me towards him, and then I made hue and cry, and then the accused fled away. Your Honor, my lord, in my petition, my lord,
So the allegation made in the FIR against you may be retaliation from your side. You because your wife was molested, therefore you assaulted.
In para 5 of my petition, Your Honor, my lord, it is that I have stated on the subsequent date, in para 6, the accused petitioner further begs to submit that while his wife made hue and cry, all the family members ran out from the house and searched the said Konkon Kolita nearby their house. But he ran away and then some villagers chased him. In the meantime, the accused came to know about incident and he also rushed and ran after Konkon Kolita, but he could not get him. But later on the next day, in absence of the accused petitioner, the police from Boko police station had visited to the house and with a view to arrest him. Then I come to know that FIR has lodged me against me. But how he had got injured, I don't know. I am totally ignored because I have also chased him but could not get him. My lord, he may be injured by some other ends.
But injury report shows short cut injury on middle of scalp, 7 centimeter, another cut injury on RT arm, external elbow, 8 centimeter also. And witnesses are there, they have implicated the present petitioner that he had assaulted the victim worship. আমাদের পদক্ষেপ কমল লাখে বিনা কাৰণত গোচৰীয়া ল'ৰা কমলকাৰী জালুকবাৰী চুকত মূৰত আৰু সোঁহাতত হপিয়াই গুৰুতৰভাৱে জখম কৰে 5 or 6 witnesses are there. They have same statement but made.
My lord, the FIR has been lodged by the mother on the next day at 3 p.m. And
Who are the witnesses?
All other some businessmen, neighbors.
Independent witnesses.
Independent witnesses. Not from the family. So all are independent witnesses.
may not be a ground for anticipatory.
Lordship.
My lord, he has been implicated me to save himself, and all the witnesses maybe.
But there are materials, witnesses against you.
There are no eyewitnesses has been given, and in the FIR there has been no mention about what reason. A offense should be made for a reason. There is no reason,
No,
without any reason. And he has been fled away from my house by outraging my wife. And then he have to save himself. Then he lost the affair through his mother on the next day. And by this time, from 10 p.m. to next day 3 p.m., what had happened, I could not know. So how he had injured, how he had involved me here, because to save himself. I may be given a chance to appear before the IO because I am not in interim. My interim has not been allowed. And the CD of my of the
Yes, Mr. Gupta.
They are setting 6 witnesses for independent witnesses. They are setting same thing, Lordship. At around 10 p.m., this petitioner assaulted by Da and
No, this may not be a case. Heard Mr. M. Hawk, learned counsel for the petitioner.
My lord, the next case which has been called for CD of my the case which is lodged by my wife, it is also has been called for today here.
Whether it has been received,
not received yet. It was 470 or 24.
then I am deferring it. Otherwise, it is a case of rejection.
That CD may also
How
be-
it will help you if it comes?
the witnesses which have saw Mr. Konkon Kokolita on the day of occurrence in my house, the police has been also come to the place of occurrence, that is my house. And the witnesses who have adduced evidences before the police, that should
Heard
become.
Mr. M. Hawk, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami, learned additional public prosecutor, who submits that though the case diary of Boko PS case number 466/2024 has been received, which shows that there are implicating materials against the present petitioner, however, the case diary of Boko PS case number 470/2024, which was also called for by this court by its order dated 6/12/2024, has not been received. Issue reminder for the case diary of 470/2024.
My lord, I may be given a chance to give my statement before IO and during that period I will be protected because I could not take defense of my plea due to not given any chance for that, Your Honor. That, my lord. I may be protected till the next CHD
No,
meeting.
no, not now. After receipt of the case diary. After receipt of the case, because there are materials.
Materials and injury part was there, Lordship.
Yes.
Overhead.
Let this case be listed again.
24 one, Lordship.
24 January.
42 earlier, Lordship, it was rejected by the
By some other court.
Lordship.
Lordship, for non-prosecution. But in the last occasion, CD was called for.
Non-prosecution, and it was dismissed by the.
It was
Honorable
taken
Justice
up on
Edition.
6th December.
Where is that order?
That order, Lordship, for some reason has not been uploaded, Lordship, but
No,
case
but,
diary-
but that order has to be annexed. There is a standing notification that when you file a bail application, any previous rejection order.
Lordship, that is there, but that is in
24 and
page 24 to 25.
Page
24 and 24.
Hmm.
24 and
For non-prosecution.
25.
This bail matter was not taken up, not considered on
Lordship.
merit.
Not one.
But
Case diary is there.
Okay, there is, yeah, Lordship, so Lordship, it me some time, Lordship, I have to go through it.
You are on interim.
there was an interim lordship, but that was vacated. Lordship, may I pray for its revival because lordship, this is a fit case. He is not named in the
No,
FIR.
but the case diary is here.
Lordship.
When will you be ready?
Monday.
Let us fix it on Monday.
Monday.
Mr. What is your name?
I bought a lordship.
I bought Hakur Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Goswami, who submits that though the case diary is available with the court, however, he could not go through the same and prays for some more time for making his submission in this case. The prayer is allowed. Let this case be listed on 6th of January 2020.
Obliged.
May I please your lordship. Clearest bail application. FIR is case 8, man.
Case there is there.
My lord, in the FIR, my lord, says that on 4/11/2024 night, my lord, from the cow sheet of the present informant, my lord, 7 numbers of cattle were stolen here. Some unknown person, my lord, not nobody's name in the FIR. Thereafter, my lord, the case was registered under section 305, that is, my lord, theft, my lord. And some person was arrested. Out of this, one accused person, Ashadul Haq, the relative of the present petitioner. And sometimes we talk about telephone with him, my lord. So
Ashadul is
arrested.
He is
Yes.
behind the bar.
Yes.
How you can speak to him over telephone?
But he is our relative.
But he is in jail.
Yes, ma'am.
You met him in jail.
He is in jail, my lord. So the present petitioner, my lord, apprehension is that the police, my lord, charging, my lord, telephoning, my lord, call fine, my lord, they examine, my lord. Because sometimes they talk about telephone. On that ground, my lord, police charging, my lord.
You are apprehending because
A co-accused one is the relative.
and police is searching for him.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
This is a basically gang, who are stealing cows from these places. And as per this Asadul Haq, they have stolen along with, the petitioner is also involved in this case. And against the petitioner, apart from this Asadul Haq, about the driver of the vehicle by which it was carried, the stolen cattle was carried, he has also said that he is directly involved. Now, my lord, they say, my lord, at rupees 70,000, the cows were sold in a different place, that is Kukarpar. One, they do not know the name of the purchaser. Now, the cattle could not be not recovered as yet. So, my lord, this type of crime is recurrently happening in Assam. So, this is a racket basically, my lord. Many people are involved, including the petitioner. So, in my humble submission, my lord, perhaps this is not a fit case for anticipatory bail.
My lord, the present petitioner, who is involved?
That is why, my lord, for this type of this type of crime, handling for this type of crime, my lord, the government has brought this act, my lord, the cattle.
No,
preserve-
that is true. But suppose accused person implicates some innocent person. There have to be some material apart from naming of when co-accused have named some person.
Yes.
IO has to collect some material.
No, they say that is because he could not be interrogated, so nothing could be found. And interestingly, my lord, the purchaser who purchased the cattle from the thieves, my lord, he could not be traced out till now. and the cattle could not be traced out.
My lord, only
They are also a handicap. my lord.
suspicion and my lord,
Now, how his arrest will help you? He will not tell you anything. Neither,
No, my lord, this person, the driver, could not say. He simply says that at Kukarpara, Kukasparar এজন বেপাৰীক মুঠ 70,000 টকাত বিক্ৰী কৰি থৈ আহো।
so
Now, he may know. And thing is that so many people are involved in this case. So this is basically a racket,
no,
without-
there may be a racket,
my lord.
but when a co-accused names somebody,
My lord, co-accused, why the co-accused will name somebody? He has not taken my name. He has not taken his name.
no,
But
suppose,
for example, my lord,
suppose he takes your name. What is the defense? You are also in his position.
obviously, my lord, some reason must be there.
Yes, therefore,
Why he will take his name?
what I want to understand, suppose he takes your name tomorrow. What defense is with you, apart from only denying that? Because mere taking your name would not implicate.
No, my lord, I am a lawyer. For example, suppose he takes a person name who is
So
doing a government job.
some material has to be there.
Exactly, my lord, some material has to
Apart
be.
from taking name, giving name to police will only give a lead to police for doing investigation,
Exactly.
for collecting the materials to implicate that person whose name has been taken.
That is why investigation is on.
Yes.
My lord, if the cattle could be traced out, seized, well, things will come out, my lord.
will
The
cooperate, my lord,
purchaser could not even be traced out.
will cooperate, my lord. Because if our
No,
state
you are
will
not
be
doing any
will give
mercy
the
by
statement, my lord.
cooperating the investigating officer.
Why
That
the
is your duty. You have to do it. That is no mercy.
My lord, purely when there is a suspect, my lord, and somebody else, my lord, saying this, no role of this,
Why
very
suspect?
unfortunate.
Why
They are
he is suspected?
cultivated by profession, my lord.
No,
Why the co-accused names him?
apart from suspicion, some material has to be there.
Well, that is why investigation is on. My lord, after all, name has come. His name has come. His co-accused has said that he is also, we are the persons.
What is the role is
Is
not here, my lord.
What
Saying
law?
name and role is the different. law.
What law? This is the basis of investigation, whether bail should be granted or not. Or this 161 statements will be the basis for that.
Honorable court, my lord, if you allow the
What
bail,
else the
even
court
then,
will
my lord,
find?
even then, my lord, the police can complete investigation. Yes, if the police found our involvement, that file charge sheet against us. My lord, nothing, my lord, very unfortunate case, my lord. Police, my lord, could not
Mr.
my lord,
Das, you
investigate
flag
properly.
the statement
Yes, yes,
and give the case directly.
my lord.
I'll go through
Well,
the,
I have underlined them, my lord.
I'll go through the statement and pass order today itself.
I would bless. I would bless.
47? 47? Well, case there is there. no? Please, your lordship. Well, this is a pre-arrest, my lord. My lord, the petitioner is a lordship government servant lordship.
Government servant,
Yes, lordship, and he
what are you doing?
lordship, I have been serving as an assistant teacher in LP school lordship. In Koya Publine LPS lordship. So the basic lordship allegation is that lordship in the as per FIR. FIR is at page 11 lordship. It's your no? Yeah. So, my lord, basic allegation is that lordship on 31/10/2024 lordship at the night of the Kali Puja lordship, there are various persons lordship playing Jandi Munda, which is their lordship, some gambling lordship like that. Jandi Munda in the Koya tea estate area lordship, where lordship a marketplace is their lordship. So, and when the police lordship reached their lordship and trying to seize the articles used in the Jandimunda lordship, some more than 200 persons lordship gathered that and attacked on them lordship. And subsequently
So
lordship.
it is not gambling only.
Yes, Lordship.
It is a-
Subsequently,
Damn.
that attack on police, Lordship.
That is the main case.
Yes, Lordship. That, for that reason, the FIR was filed, Lordship. Thereafter,
Okay.
so Lordship, more than 200 persons gathered there. There is the allegation, basic allegation. Lordship. But my Lordship submission is that, Lordship, I am an Lordship government servant and respected person of the locality, Lordship. And I never engaged in such types of Lordship playing or anything like that, Lordship. Only Lordship, police, Lordship recorded some statement of the locality who having the amicable relation with me, Lordship. They have stated perhaps, Lordship, my name also. Because there are no, if any witness is there, Lordship, regarding involvement of the petitioner, Lordship, I have no knowledge. But Lordship, only Lordship police stated that these persons
What
along
is
with
your
others
name?
may be involved.
What is your name?
And it's Borglo. Of
Rambhushan-
petitioner's name is
Rambhushan Nunia.
Rambhushan Nunia, Lordship.
Ram Bhushan Nunia.
Yes, Lordship.
What has happened to the other co-accused who were arrested?
Lordship, some persons arrested, Lordship, but that regarding, I have searched, Lordship, in the High Court website, Lordship, that petition number, accused number 1 and 2 filed bail application, Lordship, but that was subsequently withdrawn, Lordship, with a liberty to approach again, Lordship. And now, Lordship, my application is the Lordship anticipatory bail, Lordship. That 2 persons arrested, Lordship.
Okay. What has happened, you don't know, no?
Yes. And regarding others, Lordship, there are actual facts is that, Lordship, on that night, Lordship, Lordship, police appeared there, Lordship, attended there, it is right, Lordship. But police attacked on some local persons, Lordship, who gathered there to enjoy the Mela, Lordship, of the Kali Puja, Lordship. And Lordship, one child was injured, Lordship. And thereafter, Lordship, local people, Lordship, some agitation happened, Lordship. But thereafter, that matter was, Lordship, settled, Lordship, with the police. But just to, Lordship, save their skin, Lordship, the police lost this FIR, Lordship. Although the specific involvement of the petitioner is not there, Lordship.
As many as 5 police personnel were injured. Of course, their injuries are simple as it appears from the medical report.
Simple injury.
The vehicle was damaged. The vehicle was broken down. And his name is arrested accused person has the injured persons or police personnel could not name him because they do not know who are they were villagers, unknown villagers. Now some persons were arrested on the spot, and they said that this person was also active in the
What specifically was it?
Yes.
So he assaulted or he
Yes.
damaged the vehicle?
It was our devotee special practice. That's why on getting angry, self along with Ajoy, Nunia, so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so, Rambhuban Nunia, is petitioner, were present, and I did not overpower with police. His presence is not said by this.
Okay, then
How can I say? That is not meant for you. That is for the court and me. I also. So, this another co-accused who is also there, including this petitioner, all other people who are also named, present in the
presence
market.
is there. Apart from that,
So personal attribution is not there, whether they assaulted or not, the police personnel, these things are not there. Short statement, my lord.
let him appear.
Well, only my objection may be recorded.
Okay, heard Mr. N.H. Bordhuya, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 482 of BNSS 2023 has been filed by the petitioner, Shri Ram Bhushan Munia, who is apprehending his arrest in connection with Lala PS case number 187/2024 under section 118 within bracket 2/121 within bracket 2/132/3 within bracket 5 of BNSS of BNS 2023. the gist of accusation in this case is that on date of affair is on 1/11/2024, one Dharmender Das, SI of police, had lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Lala police station, inter alia, alleging that on 31/10/2024 at about 7:45 p.m. on receipt of an information through reliable sources that some people are engaged in gambling, within bracket, playing, within inverted comma, Jhandi Munda, inverted comma, close, on the roadside in different places. The police reached there and started picking the gambling material stuff. It is alleged that at that time, about 200 people gathered there and started attacking the police personnel, and them started damaging the vehicle, government vehicle stuff. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner is not involved in the offense alleged in the FIR, and an allegation made against him in the FIR are not true. It is also submitted that the petitioner is a government servant and presently engaged as an assistant teacher in where are you engaged?
Koya Publine LPS lordship.
In Koya Publine LPS. Koya Publine Lower Primary Schools. So he also submits that in the event of arrest of the petitioner in connection with this case, his service career would be jeopardized. Learned counsel for the petitioner also submits that the petitioner is ready to cooperate in the investigation. Stop. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has produced the case diary of Lala PS case number 187/2024 and has submitted that there are incriminating materials against the petitioner in the case diary, and he thus opposes the grant of anticipatory bail to the present petitioner. So I have considered the submissions made by learned counsel for both the sides and have perused the materials on record, including the case diary of Lala PS case number 187/2024. Though some of the witnesses have named the present petitioner in their statement, however, they have only stated about his presence at the place of occurrence of the alleged offense. Stuff. Nothing specific has been attributed to him by any of the witnesses. Stuff. It also appears that the police personnel suffered simple injury. Stuff. Moreover, considering the fact that the petitioner is a government servant, if he cooperates in the investigation, his custodial detention may not be necessary for fair completion of the investigation of Lala PS case number 187/2024. Stop. In view of above, the petitioner, namely Ram Bhushan Munia, is hereby directed to appear before the investigating officer of Lala PS case number 187/2024 and cooperate in the investigation. So, in the event, cooperate in the investigation within 10 days from the date of this order. If he does so within the stipulated period of time, in the event of his arrest in connection with the aforesaid case, he shall be allowed to go on bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority with following conditions. Condition number 1 and 2. Send back the case diary. This bail application is accordingly disproved.
Hello.
Where is Lordship?
Is there?
Lordship, this case is also same, previous case, facts and circumstances are same. Lordship. But
Same affair.
No,
No,
Lordship.
my lord, this is different case.
Different FIR, Lordship. Area Sonapur area, Lordship. And I am the
FIR different, area different.
same way, Lordship. FIR is case 17, Lordship. After receive the information by the informant SI.
This is Sonapur case, no?
Aye.
I go to Lala PS.
After receipt, they arrived at Colon Par gate, Swiss gate area, and after their arrive, the gambler fled away. But the police person assaulted the people. Thereafter, the people aggressive, more than 200 people aggressive, and the villagers assaulted the police mentioned in the FIR. Lordship. Not informant, Lordship. His partner, some staffs are injured, mentioned in the who assaulted, who damaged the vehicle, does not mention in the police station. So I am driver. At the relevant point of time, I was not appear at that police station.
You were not there at that place.
Lordship.
Then why are you, your name is there in the FIR?
Yes, Lordship. Some of you may be named my name. Lordship in the FIR.
His name,
Independent eyewitness, my lord, you also make guidance. That underlying portion will be sufficient to see.
Mentioned as a gambler.
Independent eyewitness, there is a chance to witness. All of a sudden, he appeared in the my lord, place of occurrence.
what is your name? Bapon?
Bapon Muzumdar.
But in this case, there is allegation of assault to
In the
police personnel.
assault the police
No,
person.
but the witnesses have mentioned. In
Yeah,
the
eyewitness.
earlier case, it was only presence. In this case,
I mean, we appeared before the police.
no. Yes, what is your submission? Can,
Yes, my lord, such type of thing, police personnel, my lord,
yes, otherwise,
attack
where
like
there
this.
is a material of assault, assaulting police person.
Why does not mention nothing against? Because for any terms lawsuit, I may be allowed to appear before the police.
No, assaulting police,
And he is independent witness, my lord. He is not
When-
the member of police party. my lord.
heard, Mr.
Things-
Prayer is rejected. I'll pass orders. Nothing more. Detailed order I will pass.
Dispose of, my lord.
Dispose of.
CD will be kept, my lord.
I'll return back after dictating order,
My lord,
return it to the courtmaster.
my lord.
May it please your lordship, this is an application for anticipatory bill, my lord. Fact is like that, my lord, the informant is a neighbor of the petitioner, my lord, who has second, my lord, illegal electric connection from the post which is situated in front of the house of the petitioner, and the wire goes over the house of the petitioner. And petitioner, for safety purposes, my lord, objected. He has requested to take away the connection, my lord, because suddenly, my lord, two short circuit incidents were happened there, my lord.
This
and
is
petition-
illegal electrical connection.
Yes, my lord. Informant has taken and the wire goes over the house of the petitioner. For safety purpose, petitioner requested to take away the connection. But four person, my lord, three sons' father, both they have assaulted the petitioner. Entering in his house, my lord, his household goods were broken, my lord. Petitioner has got head injury, my lord. I have annexed some medical documents, my lord. Finding no way out, only to save his own life, my lord, he has given a short assault, my lord. And taking the chance of death, my lord, father has lost the FIR. My lord, kindly see in the FIR, the father has, my lord, confessed. In Assamese version, my lord, page 14, my lord, may I read?
Yes.
সন্মানপূৰ্বক বিনীত নিবেদন এই যে যোৱা 19/9/24 সময় ৰাতি ইমান বজাত নিম্নলিখিত আছামীজনে সিহঁতৰ ঘৰৰ ওচৰত থকা বিজুলী সংযোগ লোৱা আমাৰ বিজুলী তাৰ কাটি দিয়াত he has confessed that he has taken electric connection in front of my house. Because of that, my lord, he has taken the chance and filed the FIR. Now, my lord, from September, my lord, 19th, petitioner is wandering here and there, but they are doing their normal life. Injury, my lord, next day he was, my lord, released from the, my lord, hospital. Even petitioner also admitted in the hospital. He has also some injury in his backbone, my lord. He has head injury. Because of this FIR, he could not take, my lord, proper treatment. He has a small child of 3 years. He has widowed mother. He has a daily wage labor, my lord. So nothing remains, my lord. And my lord, on the last occasion, I have given a certificate from the Gambura, my lord. It is in the file I have checked, my lord. He said that he is normally doing that person who is alleged that he has got some injury. So that is my humble submission, my lord. 5 months, my lord, I am wandering here and there. They have taken illegal connection. They have assaulted me, my lord. And taking the chance, he has filed the FIR against me, my lord. So taking the entire facts into account, my lord, I may be go on anticipatory bail, my lord. Injuries, my
My
lord.
lord, he is shown to have been, my lord, hospitalized in a private hospital on 20/9/24. And after second night, she was released on 22/9/24.
Nature of
Now,
injuries?
Injury, my lord, in the injury report, it is shown that, you know, one stab injury and some abrasion is there over forearm, abrasion and stab injury. But size of the stab injury is not mentioned. What is the size of the injury? And his statements are recorded. Victim statements are recorded. He has implicated, of course. And perhaps, my lord, having seen the facts that, my lord, his statements are recorded and, my lord, injuries details is not given. Perhaps maybe injury is not so much, my lord, serious. You can see the injury report. No size is mentioned by the doctor, and it is a private hospital. Not. I leave to your lordship.
Heard Miss S. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Miss when he was released.
On 22nd, on 20, he was hospitalized. After 2 nights, he stayed in the hospital for 2 nights.
Incident happened on 29th.
19/9.
But there is a stab injury.
Well, nothing is there, my lord, because kindly
No,
see
medical
this.
record is saying that.
Medical report. Next day, my lord, now he is doing his normal life because he is neighbor, my lord. I have always, my mother, my wife, always seen him, my lord. He is going to his work because he is a e-rickshaw driver, my lord. Always, my lord, they are seeing him. But my lord, I am, my lord, 5 months out of my home. And this, my lord, kindly see this certificate given by Gambura, my lord. He is doing his life. I have got also injury, my lord. I have annexed a medical document, annexed 2. Can you see this certificate, my lord? Here is a small child, my lord, widow mother. But Pradeep Burman, who is said to be that he has got injury, he is always, my lord, for last 4 or 5 months, he is doing his work. On personal rules, my lord, FIR was given.
Heard Miss S. Bora, along with counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. This application under section 482 of BNSS, 2023 has been filed by the petitioner Meghnad Burman, alias Rupantan Burman, who is apprehending his arrest in connection with Pokrajhar PS case number 220/2024 under section 296/118 within bracket 2/109 of BNS 2023. The gist of accusation in this case is that on on 29/2024, one Karthik Chandra Burman had lodged an FIR before the officer in charge of Pokrajhar Police Station, Inter Area, alleging that the petitioner, the accused persons named in the FIR, within bracket the present petitioner, have disconnected the electric connection taken by the informant, and as a result of which altercation broke between the petitioner and the informant. And during such altercation, it is alleged that the petitioner assaulted the son of the informant with a knife, causing injury on his chest. Stop. It is reported, it is also alleged in the FIR that the condition of the son of the informant is serious. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that though there was some altercation between, has fairly submitted that though there was some altercation between the petitioner and the first informant, as the informant used to take illegal electric connection over the residence of the present petitioner. Stop. It is also submitted by learned counsel for the petitioner that though the son of the informant sustained some injuries which was simple in nature, and the who is Pradeep?
Injured.
And the son of the present petition, informant is presently healthy and doing his performance, doing his day-to-day work. In support of her submission, she has furnished a copy of certificate to that effect issued by one Kamini Burman, who is the head Gauhati of Batabari, Itaguri Part 2 village. And counsel for the petitioner has also submitted that the petitioner also sustained certain injuries in the altercation. And to support that, she has submitted the medical report of the petitioner. She has also submitted that the petitioner is ready to cooperate in the investigation, and considering the nature of offense, his custodial detention may not be necessary. Stop. On the other hand, learned additional public prosecutor has produced the case diary of Pokrajhar PS number 2220/2024 and has submitted that though the injury report shows that there are injuries, one stab injury on chest and abrasion and laceration on forearm was found over the body of No, in person of the son of the first informant, namely Pradeep Burman, however, the nature of injury is not mentioned in the medical report. And it also appears that the injured was discharged after 2 days of hospitalization. So, learned additional public prosecutor has also submitted that in the meanwhile, the investigating officer has recorded the statement of relevant witnesses. Stuff.
Including the victim.
Including the victim stuff. I have considered the submissions made by learned counsel for both the sides, as well as peruse the materials available on record, including the case diary of Pokrajar PS case number 220/2024. Stop. Though there are incriminating materials against the petitioner in the case diary, however, considering the fact that the investigation has fairly progressed, custodial detention of the present petitioner does not appear to be necessary if the petitioner cooperates in the investigation. So, in view of above, the petitioner is hereby directed to appear before the investigating officer of Pokrajar PS case number 220/2024 within a period of 10 days from the date of this order and cooperate in the investigation. Stop. If he does so within the stipulated period of time, in the event of his arrest in connection with the aforesaid case, the above named petitioner shall be allowed to go on bail of ₹30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority with following conditions. Number 1 and number 2. Send back the case then.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, this is an anticipated bail application, lordship, where FIR and cross FIR is there, lordship. There are 12 petitioner, lordship. Petitioner number 12, lordship. She lodged an FIR against this informant, lordship.
In this case, perhaps both the case there is your call for. But we have received only one case there, the case there in connection with which he is praying for anticipatory bail.
370, Mukalma 370 and Mukalma 371, lordship.
371 is not received, 370 is
Let
received.
it come.
Lordship, only things is that, lordship. Since lordship,
What is the matter?
matter, lordship, regarding lordship is a branch.
Whether interim can be granted.
My lord?
Is it a case for interim?
Next to
No,
neighbor, lordship.
the injury reports are there. Injury reports are there, my lord. So many people.
When can you produce the case then?
Lordship, may I
A
submit,
short date may be given, my lord. I will.
lordship, it's a next door neighbor, lordship. One tree grow up, lordship. The branches of the tree enter in my house, lordship. We ask them to cut this tree, lordship. When we cut this tree, lordship, they entered and assaulted us, lordship. We lost the FIR first, lordship, since it's an outpost nearer to house. We lost the FIR outpost, Adabari outpost.
We are
Then
fixing a short date. Because there is a order.
one lady is there, lordship. Lady is the informant. We also sustain injury, lordship.
Petitioner is one, any lady petitioner is there?
Petitioner number 12, lordship.
Okay, petitioner number 12 will be given protection.
Highly obliged, lordship.
Now,
Others, lordship.
Mr. B. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D. Das, learned additional public prosecutor. Learned additional public prosecutor has submitted. No, though it appears from record that by order dated 20/12/2024, the case diary of Mukalma PS case number 371/2024 was also called for in this case. However, same is not received yet. Same has not yet been received. Stop. Then the additional public prosecutor prays for some more time to produce the same. There is allowed. Let this matter be listed again on 29th of January,
29,
29 January
Lordship is
2020.
on run, Lordship, next day or never, Lordship. We have laws FIR against them also.
When should we fix? 24th.
Lordship, can it be before view vacation, Lordship?
No,
It's
no,
from
I-
Palma, Lordship, not far away from this Guwahati,
have-
Lordship.
24 only.
Okay, let us try 10, anticipated 10.
Yes.
If
10.
it comes, okay. Let it be fixed on 10th of January. However, in the meanwhile, petitioner number 12, namely
Zamila Bibi.
Jamila Bibi is a woman, if she is arrested in connection with this case, she shall be allowed to go on interim bail of rupees 30,000 with one surety of like amount, subject to the satisfaction of the arresting authority. With following conditions, number 1 and number 2. List this case accordingly.
Highly obvious.
Right. Because I keep calling on my